starting the latest session. So last time you guys had had kind of come up from the, or continued to search through the bottom of the ziggurat, and had kind of went through and fought these strange brains in these cylinder kind of things with green fluid, and looked around through there, and then came up the stairs to the upper portion of the ziggurat temple. Looked through a temple chamber there, and then had eventually gone down a hall, reaching a larger hall with some stairs leading up into yet another chamber where you could see purplish dark light, or a purplish white light, and hear some chanting. Dresd'a kind of went up into there to try to see what was going on. At least she tried to sneak up there. Unfortunately, she was seen, and the following occurred. So let me give you this description again, which you had already heard last time, but we'll give it to you again. And it was the following. Climbing the stairs, the rhythmic chanting gets louder. The stairs lead to a large chamber with a massive platform in the center, about 10 feet above the floor. Several pillars on the platform hold up the ceiling, which is about 40 feet above that. On the platform are 3 stone altars and channels filled with a dark red liquid-like substance. Above the altars, a small tear in reality can be seen as a purplish blue light spills forth from it. It grows as the chanting continues to increase in volume. Around the pillars, you see more of these strange brains in green liquid and the black Naga mutants. On the north side, you see a different Naga appear above you, dragging along a Kalian. It speaks in a strange tongue, which to Dresd'a doesn't understand what it says, and Rhux not close enough. It says something to the effect of and then it pulls a wicked curved dagger across the Kalian's throat, spilling dark blood out on the floor and into the channels. The black Naga mutants start to move towards Dresd'a. So at this point in time, we're ready to do some combat. I mean, you can spend. Let me rephrase that. Let me get everybody going into we'll get you all into initiative, and then I will let you discuss what you want to try to do initially. All right. Okay, so Penbrow, Taylor I don't care about. Wonders I do. Classic I do. Star I don't care about. And Scouts. Alright. Oh, perfect. Alright, so speak. Plan. I'll give you a little bit of time to plan.
Well, we talked about maybe it's time for the Raven to know something.
Yeah, you had mentioned, yes, potentially sending off the signal. Last time, I do remember that.
Yeah, I think we definitely do that. Might want to wait to find a way so we get immediately shot down.
Well, remember, the Raven's outside of this whole thing.
So. Oh yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember.
That's the signal to start that's the signal to start the Kalian attack on the village.
Yeah, I just for some reason thought it was
with Barsk and Kellyan and a few other people.
What do you think, guys?
I can signal if you guys want me to.
Well, this is right now. It's all about what you want to plan. Give yourself a plan. Give yourself another. I'll give you until 7:15 at the most, which is like 7 minutes from now. Like if it takes you 7 minutes, then that's enough time. Like,
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, we need all the help we can get here because there's a lot of stuff going on. So I would suggest that any distraction is a good distraction.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and signal the Raven for sure. But it looks like we need to kind of get in here and maybe stop some things.
Definitely. We must
Yeah.
halt.
I will mention something. The mutants here, the Naga mutants, look a little different than the previous ones. They look like all they really have are like the tentacles. They don't have the hand axes like the previous ones.
That's good.
We have hand axes.
Well, I'm just letting you
Yeah.
know.
Give them
I don't
hand
seem
axes.
to-
I think it might behoove us to maybe focus the sorcerer brain things, because I think that might be helping the. They called themselves our god or whatever, so it probably is what's making at least helping fuel the rift in space. And they could probably summon a lot more Naga that we don't want to fight. The mutant crap. So we don't want to fight as many of those as possible, because I'm sure they can summon ones that are a lot more annoying than the ones with the hand axes. So it would behoove us to kill the brain cylinders as fast as possible. We know they don't tend to have a lot of health, and they just kind of break. So I think
Well, that's a good point. I mean, are they occupied trying to keep this thing?
I'm not sure.
we don't know, but I would assume that they help generate some of the fields.
And they cast magic missiles, so we don't have any defense against that. We just get hit. So
Yeah,
But
I
if-
didn't like
Magic
that. I
missile
didn't
too.
like when they kept magic missiling me. They hurt. It's really neat.
So I think we need to hit them with things that don't require to hits, though. Maybe our magic
What the heck
missile.
just happened?
We all died.
No, I
Might
hit
turn the
delete.
lights out.
No, I hit delete, and I think it killed the entire combat. Stupid.
It killed everyone. True.
Yeah.
I like being dead.
No, this means you have to
We know.
rerun initiative. That's all it is. It's fine. I
So-
can't just add you back. I'll just add you back in a little bit. Okay.
We probably don't want to go too far in. Let's try to keep them, bottlenecked here at the stairs
Yeah.
if we can, and use spells to take those jars out. Because, like I said, we don't do well with hitting those apparently. Oh, we haven't. My rolls have not been good. Maybe tonight will
Oh
be better.
wow, there's what happened. I literally deleted everyone because it had everybody
Oh, is that
selected.
why?
Yeah, it had everybody selected.
So we did die. I was right.
No, you didn't die. It's just
Oh, we died.
We cease to exist.
luckily I can just hit Control Z and everybody comes back. But that was just.
So
I
go,
liked
Marcus.
my initiative roll.
Yeah, I know.
Mark?
I just rolled crap.
Sorry, man. I for some reason,
It is
every time I deselect everything lately, I deselect something, it selects everything after that, and I don't know why. It's really weird.
But try to stay together somewhat and kill their casters. I think is definitely a good move. I'm gonna try to heal. I'm gonna try to stay out and take shots when I can, but I've got so many. Does it take a half action to load it, Peter? I don't
To
have
what?
to load the gun, the healing gun. Can I load it and not immediately use it?
It takes a bonus action to load it. So you
And
have to
then-
use an action to then use it. But if it's already loaded, it just takes a bonus action to use.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. So I'm gonna try to stick with that.
Can I get added to this combat?
Well, you can always just roll initiative and it would add you to combat, but in a moment. I was fixing something. All right, let me add everybody to combat again. For one thing, which I want to remove.
I'm also gonna try to get a shot to open the captain. Maybe not instantly, but somewhere in the fight.
Okay, now my entire. Now I can't do. Oh, there we go. Jesus, that was weird. Okay, so mutants. Penbro.
That's a lot of dice.
All right. Okay, so.
I want to roll the one.
Okay, so you guys are ready? You've got your plan. You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
So are we going to kind of stay back and try to bottleneck it and let them come to us?
As much as we can, but we are kind of, there's a limit to
No, I agree. I'm just,
how much room we have in here.
let's not charge out. That's kind of too far anyway.
Okay.
Don't overextend.
All right.
Yeah.
And here we go. Begin combat. Penvro is like, "What's going on? What do you see over there?" And then he kind of goes up to here and looks at some of the stuff on the wall. Dresd'a's up. What's Dresd'a gonna do?
So Dresd'a.
I mean, it's very clear from where she's at that there is at least a sailor here, and there's somebody on the other side of this pillar here, but she's not sure who it is. And definitely this guy here kind of had stepped forward to here, had sacrificed one of those Kalion creatures, and then kind of stepped back.
All right, so she's going to do, I guess, just a crossbow shot at the one coming towards her, because they've definitely seen us, right?
Yeah, she was seen by she heard them speak and say something in their direction, so definitely they've been seen.
Okay, so
Oh, one last thing for your guys' edification. These stairs here are a 2 movement stair because they go up 10 feet. So this is 10 feet above the floor down here. So this is a 2 movement square. So 1 move to get into it, 2 moves to get out of it.
is that going up and down?
Yes. But the last thing you need to know, though, is that if somebody is trying to get up onto top of here, they're not considered adjacent to somebody down here. They're considered not. They wouldn't be threatening. But if they're down here trying to attack you, then they're not threatening up here. Probably the best way to put it, because they're not within 5 feet.
Okay.
It's really hard to make that distinction on this map unless I were to pull this piece out and put it in its own thing, but then you wouldn't be able to see some of the stuff, so it's just easier to just tell you. It is Dresd'a's turn, so.
How does she do the ball thing? Is it just to roll the binder?
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm gonna do the shot with the bow first. So
Okay.
the bow is shooting at the guy coming.
Okay, the crossbow unfortunately misses.
course
Kind
it
of
does.
hits it on the side and clings off. Armor seems to be too hard. The hide is too hard for it.
Okay. What about that little
If you look in the macros, she has a thing called chill. You click on the little folder, you'll get a macro. There should be a chill macro in there. If you don't have it, I can roll it.
Would you roll it? Because I don't see it and it's not worth.
Um,
You should be here anytime.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
here it is. Let's see if it'll roll for me.
so I just executed it, and that was a 9. So
Not any better.
So she
Okay,
didn't.
so
So the chill didn't hit either.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay. Given that, you don't see what this person does.
Nope.
But you might when somebody else comes up there. Hylough, it's your turn.
Oh, soon?
Yeah.
I need to see what's going on here.
Yeah. So you can't really see over the top of the thing here because it's just like you got to get into the stairs and you can start seeing over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So bad guy. You
Yeah.
can sort of see a bad guy over on this side. On top, you can see one of these brain cylinder things right here. And that's kind of, and then now that you're in here, you can see that there's a Naga on top here who's grabbed the sailor and he's dragged him over to the altar and is preparing to what look like it's probably sacrificing.
Hmm. Okay, so I have.
Also, what's your passive perception? I should have
It
addressed it.
is 10.
Okay, then that's all good.
That's all I see. Okay.
Yep.
And this is whatever this one right here is is he moving, you said, or not? Yeah.
He looks like he's starting to head towards there, yes, but he hasn't had a chance to go yet, so.
And I can see this. I can see the bad guy, the priest over
they
here.
technically have partial cover, so its armor class will be slightly higher.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to crossbow.
Whom are you crossbowing?
The priest type person.
Okay. With the armor, with the partial cover, your crossbow bolt goes wide. It doesn't even come close, unfortunately.
I yell, "Fight back! We're here to save you!" to the sailor.
All right.
And,
you guys hear Hylough shout out something like that. Anything else, or you move back and that's it?
Yeah, I think that's about it. All I can do.
All right. So this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see it come down here, and then it attacks Hylough. Now you'll see. I tweaked these guys. As time has gone on, I've realized that maybe I should have done this. So it does a tentacle attack with a 17 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. This thing just kind of smacks at you, and it doesn't really get a hold of you though. These tentacles don't seem to have that kind of power to them. It's a second tentacle attack is a 15, which I believe misses.
That misses.
All right, so that kind of hits you, but you're able to deflect most of the blow to one side, so it really doesn't do any damage to you. All right, Rhux, you're up.
I shall advance upon Mr. Ugly right here.
Okay.
And I am going to stab him.
All right, sounds like a plan. Your stab goes. He's swinging at Hylough at the same time you start to stab at him, and his motion just throws you off, and you stab to the side and miss. You stab where he was, and not where he is.
And then with my bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. All right, you now have Shield of Faith.
I do, in fact, have Shield of Faith.
That's right. Is that it?
Yes.
All right. All right, so you guys don't see this, but he goes 1, 2, 6, 9, 10, 11. Well, he gets to there, but that's all he can do. Don't know what this guy does. The chanting gets louder. That's probably the best I would say that you get out of it. And then this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets to there, and he attacks Rhux because their tentacles do have range.
Kind of rude.
It's 10-foot reach. So 21 to hit for the first attack.
That does hit me, yes.
All right, so 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and then the second attack is
that's gonna miss most likely.
11. So he misses with the second one. All right, that's
Not 214.
those guys. Praedyth, you have connection to your bird again. If you wish to, you can take an action to go into your trance and see through it, but otherwise you could just signal it. You could tell it to do something without using a full action, just as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should or you need to. I'm just saying giving you what those options are.
I'm gonna say, guys, is it time? And then I'm going to shoot at this one.
Okay.
With a Eldritch Blast.
All right. Let's see if you have any better chances this time than you did the last time.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. Your Eldritch Blast just goes wide.
What? Three weeks
Break
in a
your
row.
fingers.
3
Both
weeks in a
finger
row.
fingers destroyed.
I don't. Okay. But I
Get
guess
better dice.
Yeah.
Can I?
Nice.
Would I be able to hold a bonus action for
No.
if?
No.
Okay.
The hold action is just that. It's an action.
Okay, gotcha. All right, then that's it for me.
All right. Aaron, you're up.
All right.
Guys are kind of at a choke point here.
Okay.
There is sort of an intriguing thing here. Technically, and I will give you this because of the way things work. Technically, oh no, opportunity attacks work by if you leave a threatened square. So technically, or if you leave, I got to read this real quick because they have a 10-foot area that they threaten. But I think as long as you stay within that, you're still considered base to base. So
I could just go from here to here and not get an attack of opportunity.
Correct. That's why I got to take a look real quick. I got to make sure I'm doing it correctly. Because in theory, you could move up, attack, and move back and still be within his threatened area. So let's see what triggers an opportunity attack. 195. I should have checked this before we started, but it occurred to me until just now. This might come into play. Opportunity attacks. Everyone's constantly rushing for a chance to strike it. You can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. Like one melee attack gets provoking attack occurs right. Yeah. So. All right. Yeah, you can move in, attack, and move back. You technically haven't moved out of their reach. So
I shall do just that.
Yep, that's fine. 9, unfortunately, just kind of bangs off of its. It kind of moves to the side and avoids your attack. On the plus side, you could move back without being attacked, so that's pretty nice for you. Anything else?
Hold up. No.
Okay. Marcus, you're up.
So I'm going to use a bonus action to load the gun, the healing gun.
Okay.
And then with my action, I'm going to go ahead and do a true strike on the one in front of Rhux.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay.
All right, let me put a thing on his guy to remind me that I've got a true strike on him. So we'll use that for now. Easy enough to know. All right. And then that's your turn, Iylis.
All right.
So 3 guys here.
Yeah.
You can't really see beyond it. That's the top of the stairs, so that's all you can see. But you can see that there's sort of a purplish white light coming from up there, and there's chanting.
Okay, gotcha. I think I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the nearest, the guy in front of Rhux.
Okay. That will hit.
Ooh.
And you do a whopping 1 point of damage, but it does have disadvantage on its next attack.
No, wait. Yeah, if it's undead.
Oh, it's not undead, so unfortunately.
But it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, okay. Technically, it's an aberration. That's why it's not undead. But it can't do a reaction until your next turn?
It can't regain hit points.
Okay, regain hit points. Got it. All right. Anything else?
That will be all. Actually, all right. I might scoot over here.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. You hear more chanting. And you feel the whole kind of temple kind of rumble a little bit. Yeah, you think that if you were a little bit closer, that might have been that was coming maybe from the main temple up there. But it doesn't seem to be affecting you down here. Penvero goes, but what was it? Is there something going on? What are you guys not telling me? Oh my, there's more of these creatures. Ah! And he kind of runs away.
This guy is ridiculous.
Dresd'a, you're up. Dresd'a's up, John. And you're probably muted.
I am. Kat's actually home. I was seeing if she wanted to do anything, but she hasn't gotten in yet. So I'm going to shoot the one that she can see. Hold on.
Okay.
Step down.
Which one you want
Shoot
to
the
attack?
one in front of Rhux.
Okay.
Why did it not roll? I think that's her right now. All right, let me finish this turn for her.
Yeah, you have to get rid of the other one. If you would.
Yeah,
Well, 18 will hit.
and then she gets sneak attack. Is that already figured in?
That's not. That's just the regular light crossbow. So roll a sneak attack die.
She's a D6.
Yep.
It's an additional 4 points.
Yep. All right.
And
So
then
she
her
fires the
shield.
crossbow, and it hits, but the chill
Never mind.
continues to. Crossbow bolt slams into that one. And that's all that occurs. All right.
John,
Yeah, I'm getting out.
gotta leave.
All right. You guys hear from the chamber. You hear a. Ah! That's about it. And then the whole thing rumbles again. You see this particular mutant stumble. So I have to make a dexterity saving throw. Which he makes. So he kind of stumbles a little bit, but he seems to hold on. Hylough, you're up.
Okay. One right in front of me.
Okay.
Warhammering.
16 hits. So you slam into the side of it with your warhammer, and it takes some damage. It kind of caves in portions of its rib cage, but it continues to try to wrap these. Oops, I should have let you do other things. Continues to try to wrap its tentacles towards you. Bonus or move action of any sort?
I think I'm gonna have to stay right here.
Okay. All right. This one attacks Rhux, which it can't gain hit points, but it can attack normally. So multi-attack with a tentacle. Rhux, I believe that misses. It's an 11. So one of them kind of dodged to the way out of the way of it. The second one, 16.
Nope.
All right. So the second one kind of hits you, but you're able to, utilize. You have a shield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You utilize the shield to kind of push it away and knock it away from you. And that makes it your turn.
All right. Well, what is this? Yeah. Rhux, upon hearing more rumbling and more death, is getting quite irritated. So he is going to he only has this trident. He's really doesn't really sure what he's going to do. He can only stab people so many times. Damn, there's nothing I can really do with that. Anyway, so he just in the annoyance draws upon his attachment to the deep sea and everything that is, always the reason he loves being on the ship all the time. And he's going to cast Water Wave.
Okay.
It says Thunder Wave, but it's Water Wave.
Yep. All right. So that is cube 15 feet, so it'll affect all three of these guys. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, they have to make a Constitution saving throw. So let's start with this one. Constitution saving throw of a 12. Nope. So it takes 8 points of damage. So the water slams into it and does 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Then there's this one, which also needs to make the Constitution save, and that one makes it. Does there anything?
He still takes half the damage, but it doesn't get pushed away.
All right, so he takes 4 points. I'll move the pushing here in a second. So he takes 4 points. Water kind of slams up. So, Hylough, you see this, like, Rhux kind of, I don't know, he just seems to draw forth some energy from somewhere, and water just appears out of thin air and just washes over these guys.
Pretty awesome.
And one of them is going to get knocked back, but two of them get knocked. Nope, 16 is enough. So
that is enough.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they would both get knocked back, except this guy just gets pushed into the other guy, so it doesn't actually move him. Which is unfortunate. Well, let's see. How far does it push him? Is it also straight line? I have to read.
It pushes 10 feet away from me.
It doesn't say. So he goes here. That's 5. He goes to there, we'll say. He gets pushed to there. Because there is a place for him to go push through. So I'll say he gets pushed to there. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. This guy attacks Hylough with his tentacles. Or actually, he attacks Hylough with one and Aaron with the other. So this is the Hylough attack, which is a 19 to hit.
Ow.
It does 5 points of bludgeoning. And then this is the Aaron attack. So the other one kind of flies past him and goes after Aaron. It gets a 23 to hit Aaron, which I think actually does finally hit you, which is only 4 points of bludgeoning damage. You hear more chanting. And then this guy, seeing that there's nobody in the way, moves forward and attacks Rhux with his tentacles. 16 misses, right?
No. Misses.
And then also a 8. So both of them kind of, first one you kind of smack away with your shield. The second one you just kind of dodge out of the way from. And it is now Praedyth's turn.
All right. Did anyone say anything about?
No one said anything about contact anyone.
Well,
Okay,
we had decided beforehand that when we were planning that's what we wanted to do. So I don't know what we need to actually say.
Well, Praedyth literally asked, "Should I send up the flare now?" That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Like during his turn, he asked that.
I will do it though.
Yeah, that's all.
So I can do that as a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'll have I will bonus action to have the bird signal the other people to attack.
Okay.
And then I will try and shoot that one.
Okay.
With an Eldritch Blast.
Unfortunately, it
what?
misses.
Why?
Maybe because your dice colors are wrong. I don't know. All right.
Whatever.
Aaron, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna attack Dude Bro.
Okay. You hit for 4 points of damage.
Again with the 1.
You guys are smacking these guys really hard. So you come up and swing your longsword, and you get a slash. It's kind of a gash along one arm. Doesn't seem to be too much, but it does do some damage. Marcus, you're up.
So I'm gonna move up.
Your guy with True Sight is out of sight at this point. He got pushed away.
I saw that. Can I reach Hylough from here?
Yeah, you can.
Will I take an attack of opportunity if I move away?
Yes, because you're within 10 feet of this guy right here.
Will I get cover for the column or anything?
No, because it's when he moves out of reach. So technically, right here, you have no cover.
Okay, so I won't go there. I'll just shoot the guy in front with my bow.
Okay.
And it'll be a normal shot.
How normal is it when you get a 26? So you hit for sure. Crossbow bolt comes flying through and slams into this guy, takes him partially through the neck. You can see it's still kind of hanging out of it. Ichor's kind of starting to flow down the side of him, but definitely took some decent damage out of that. All right. Anything else?
For my interaction, I'm gonna go ahead and put the crossbow up.
Okay. Iylis.
All right, I'm going to cast Frostbite on the one in front of Hylough.
Okay.
Give me that.
Yep.
Saving throw.
He gets 20.
Nab it. I keep trying, but all right. Well, there's not really much else I can do, but
Okay.
here.
More chanting. Nothing else. Top of the round. All right. Penvro. He seems to have decided that he's going to just stay down here, wherever it's going on down here. Which, by the way, some lights turn on when he gets to there. So, but that's beside the point for the rest of you guys. Dresd'a.
Okay, let's see. Let's get a better view. Where's the bed guys?
Over here.
Okay. All right, I see bed guys. And I'll target this dude.
Okay.
Let's see. And this is my crossbow.
12 kind of just ricochets off the hide of the creature. Doesn't seem to do any damage.
This will be Chill Dude.
Chill Dude's been doing just as well the entire time so far tonight.
All right.
Chill Dude has rolled like a 2, a 3, and a 1. So
yeah. Okay. Great.
Not having a good night, Chill Dude. Let's see here. This guy now moves to. Then
Can I use my auto hit power?
No, because you don't have it. All right, let's see here. He's got that already. He can do. That's 10 feet. Nope, all he can do is. That's as good as he does. All right, he just kind of stands there. You hear some more of that. Rhux, that you hear somebody up there clearly speaking in Malazan saying, kill them before the ritual is complete. Hylough, you're up.
We must do something before the ritual is complete. Like, kill them. I'm gonna hammer this guy. Hopefully.
16's enough.
Ooh.
You seem to have done maximum damage. You swing your hammer into the guy and just basically cave in the entire upper left-hand side of his chest, and he kind of folds in half and just crumples to the ground.
I'm into folding. Origami is my thing.
And he seems to have gone away.
Awesome.
What do you want to do?
And then I'm going to move forward.
Okay. Moving forward 1, you see the creature here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see a sailor up there anymore. Or you see the priest here, I'm sorry. You don't see a sailor up there anymore. And you're not sure what's going on, but the rift here seems to have gotten wider. It seems to be about 10 feet wide by now. And it is around 3, so... And you can start to see a dark form in its center.
There.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm trying to keep a path that people can move into.
Okay. Reminder: you have an action surge at some point, which allows you to do another set of attacks. But just a reminder. All right, so this guy then attacks you because you moved up to him. So first tentacle attack. Looks like a hit for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Ouch.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That hurts a bit. And the second attack clearly misses. So you get slammed by the first one, and that kind of knocks you into the wall. And the second one kind of comes out, but you duck underneath it and get out of the way. Rhux. For those of you who are back in the thing, Hylough gets slammed into the wall, and he's looking a bit rough. Like you could see blood explode from his mouth as he hits the wall, and he's breathing really heavy. But Rhux, it is your turn.
All right, Rhux is going to
Sounds like that, actually.
Rhux is going to do this for his bonus action.
Okay.
He's going to channel divinity. And then he's going to stab the guy in front of him real quick.
All right. Oh. 7, unfortunately,
He's
misses.
gonna miss
to the
again
side.
because everything sucks.
Anything else?
Then he's going to maneuver to here.
Okay. Everything that I mentioned to Hylough, you see as well. What's your passive perception?
It is a number.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, it is 13.
All right. So you notice at the top of this platform here, you see 3 small statues. They don't look the same as the ones that were around the other portals. They look like this sort of amorphous blob of pseudopods kind of thing, but they're still about the same height, about 2 feet tall, and they're definitely around each of the things. And from the distance with your current perception, you think that maybe there are runes on them.
Cool.
Anything else?
Seems so great. I can't do anything else, but the goal is they'll attack me and he can run away.
Okay.
At least back up.
All right. More chanting from up there. Let's see here. This guy turns around and attacks you. Multi-attack, 1 tentacle. That's going to be a miss, I'm pretty sure. 18 hit you? Rhux?
Me? No.
Okay, I figured with Shield of Faith it didn't. How about another 18? So
still no.
Both of them slam. One of them slams into your shield. You push it away. The other one slams into the barrier of kind of magical bluish energy that kind of flares up.
Yes.
As it meets the other attack. Praedyth. Ryan.
Yes. All right. Can I? I'm gonna look through the Raven's eyes. I want to see what's going on outside.
Have you signaled him, right? So the Raven is currently flying up. You can see that, the flying up is what was it the signal was? You see Barsk and Kellyan and some of the Kalian warriors starting to burst from cover and starting to run towards the village. That's all you see. Like they literally just started doing their stuff.
Okay. Was that an action?
Yeah, because you have to go through your bird, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think that's an action.
Yes, I do. I just didn't know if it was an action or
not. Let's see here. Sentinel of Fate. In combat, you're only. Yeah, I think it has to be an action for you to kind of turn into it because you have to be able to see through it.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Aaron. You're up, sir.
All right.
There's one kind of right here still, and there's one here.
Well, that's great, but I'm gonna do this.
All right, I will also tell you, you notice all the same thing up here that I've mentioned to everybody else. So you
Good.
cure wounds on
Hylough.
Hylough. You get 9 points of health back as Aaron seems to come up and rub some salve on your wounds and that sort of stuff.
Thank you so much. I needed that.
I dumped some Gatorade on him like we just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Good job, coach.
Anything else?
Let me see. No.
All right. Marcus.
So I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself.
Okay. Since you
Sorry,
attack
what?
somebody else, did your True Strike go away?
It only lasts around no matter
Okay.
what.
I was just going to make sure. Whoops.
Yeah, it just sucks.
I need to make sure that I took it away from the thing and I did something else. What was the one that was at? I hope. If not, oh well. That's where he's at now. All right, so you cast Long Strider. Anything else?
I'm really kind of screwed here. I just don't have any good bonus actions, so I guess I'm just gonna move back and pull out my regular. So I've got my regular pistol in one hand and the healing pistol in the other.
Okay.
So I can shoot it, but I can't reload it.
Okay.
And I'm done.
You can shoot which one, but can't reload it.
I mean, I think I can shoot either one of them, but I can't reload them. The pistol is two-handed. I mean, it's loading, so I have to actually.
I don't know if you have. You might have the loading thing gone away, but I can't remember.
Yeah,
I think that's a third level thing.
I've got the loading, but one of anyway. I'll look it up. But regardless, I got two pistols out. Let's
Okay.
not confuse which one to shoot the bad guys with.
All right. Iylis.
All right.
Currently, you can only see the one enemy.
Just that guy.
Yep, the other one got pushed back up the stairs, and you're not sure where he is at this point.
Well, okay. Well,
You can't see high
I
enough.
only
Although
need one.
you do believe he's probably being engaged by one of the two guys up that are kind of at the top of the stairs, but it's hard to see him.
I'm gonna do another chill touch
Okay.
on this guy. Yeah, of course.
That one hits.
Cool. Let's get better damage this time. Yay!
All right. So he, you see the sizzle of the purplish energy kind of wrap as the spectral hand hits his throat and then disappears.
Technically, the hand stays on until the end of the next round, or at the start of my next turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's there. It's all.
Yeah,
It's all flavor.
flavor and all that.
Anything else? Bonus
That will be
move?
all.
All right. More chanting. The two of you who are at the top here, Rhux and even Aaron a little bit. You see Aerra. You see the captain here. You see her kind of move, and you see her kind of look around a little bit, and she kind of puts her hands up and pulls down her what you think would probably a gag of some sort. Her hands are bound, and that's all she seems to do this round. Penvero comes back up the stairs, and at some point my stuff will refresh on my side so I can actually do it. There we go. He comes back into the thing. He says, "Is it over yet?" And that's pretty much what he does. Dresd'a, you're up. As of right now, all you can see is this guy right here.
All right. Well, he's good target as any then. Let's. All right.
That hits.
Okay, so that's my regular damage, and this is sneaky tacky,
Okay.
and chill touch dude.
So it hits this time finally.
Yeah, and chill touch damage. Oh, okay.
All right. So another crossbow bolt comes flying through and smacks smacks the creature, kind of going right through its shoulder, so it's partially in and out. And then the little creature, the little shard of ice kind of reappears and freezes it real quick. Doesn't seem to do a lot, but still does something. You see the priest up top start to do some circular words and things like that. And Adara moves forward, shouts, "Take care of my crew," and bull rushes the creature and herself into the portal. They disappear through the portal.
Uh-oh. Well, that was interesting.
Now what?
But this is a PL 10 of events.
All right. Hylough, you're up.
All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna whack the guy in front of me.
Okay. You're gonna hit him. You whack the guy in front of you with the warhammer. You again slam into the side of the creature, and it takes like most of the side caves in. Unlike the last one where it folded in, this one still is able to keep enough of its integrity that it's still going.
Okay, so I will action surge
Okay.
and do it again.
Okay.
Hopefully this will be worth it.
12 hits. And you basically go through with the hammer all the way through and it just collapses, cuts him in half with a hammer. And the two pieces fall to the floor.
And then I will move.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 up to here.
You can't move up to there. There's a brain cylinder there. But
Oh.
you can move to this one right here, yes.
Okay. A brain cell.
Cylinder. You can see right next to you there's this little itty bitty brain cylinder.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like about 2 foot tall by about 1 foot around.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Is there anything I could do? I don't think there's anything I can do.
Okay.
Action surge, I just get to do the one thing.
Yeah,
right?
you could do one action. All right. At this point in time, you notice, since you're up there, you can see the rift there is forming, and there's crackling energy all around it. And, initiative 15, so right before Rhux goes. Arcs of lightning, electricity come flying off. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Hylough.
Me.
Yeah.
Dex. Saving throw.
14 is enough, so you avoid the lightning. The 2 brain cylinders, however, automatically fail dex saving throws, so they each take. The lightning kind of arcs into them, and they do take some damage, but not as much as you might think, as you're expecting lightning to do to them.
Probably grounded somehow.
But they both take it, because they can't move, so so they cannot succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Rhux, it is now your turn.
Rhux is Do I think that the little sorcerer brains need to be here to keep the thing open, or just the statues?
Oh, you're not sure. You've never done a portal ritual before. Well, how would you know?
That's fair.
I mean, you do remember that the statues kept the portal open, so you're not sure of the previous ones. When you destroyed those statues, the portal closed, or at least one of the 2 that were there.
All right,
but there's definitely at least 3 here now. And Hylough, now that you're up there, you see those 3, and you also see that there's one here, and you also see that there's one here, and you also looking across through it, you can see there's one here. So there's definitely more than 2. in this
Rhux
case.
is going to attempt to finish off this other thing, so we don't have to deal with it. Maybe he'll hit something. Guess
9 just misses.
Guess not. That's fine. Whatever.
Anything else?
Step away.
Well, now I can't. I used an action.
You still have a move.
Yeah, but he's gonna freaking hit me, and that's
No,
mean.
they have
Reach.
10-foot reach. You can actually literally be here. And
Oh,
not
true.
get out
That's
of its
right. I
thing.
forgot about that.
You
I mean,
can have
it
the
can still
high
attack
ground,
you.
Anakin.
It can still attack him, but
It's over. I have the high ground.
well, technically Hylough has the high ground because he's way up on top.
Get it, Hylough.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
All right. So you realize that the chanting has stopped, Hylough, and now you hear a different form of chanting. As from the other side, you hear a voice say, "I shine, Dakshwa," and missiles of magic come flying towards you and do 3 points. Really?
Yeah, 3 points.
Well, it's 3 missiles, so I don't know why it didn't do all 3, but
Because the other 2 missed. That's why.
no. So it does a total of 9 points of damage. And those come from the cylinder that's across from the rift, the other side of the rift. All right, this guy attacks Aaron. First tentacle attack. It's only a 9. You just deftly step to the side. Second tentacle attack. It's only a 9. You kind of dance a little bit for the creature. As one comes out, you kind of move to one side, and another one comes out, you move to the other side. Start doing the 2-step. Praedyth keeps dropping. Guess we'll come back to Praedyth. Aaron, it's now your turn.
Okay. Well, let's see. Alright, I guess I shall attack this dude, bro.
Well, hold
This
on.
dude,
Brian's back, so let's do him as Praedyth.
Alright.
Sorry, my headphones just completely gave out.
Sure.
Yeah. I will just take a shot at this one. Be
Okay.
quick about it.
You could roll above a 2, it would be something.
It would be. It would be a miracle, really.
Change your dice color.
All right, I'm gonna. That's it for me.
Aaron, you're up.
Now I'm gonna attack this
Okay.
dude, bro.
Yep. Your first attack hits.
Yes! And I didn't roll a 1!
You're swinging and definitely carves off a piece of the creature, but it's still standing, still doing stuff.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Marcus.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the disengage action.
Okay.
I'll change my dice.
Lord Hylough. 6. Bonus action to heal him with the gun.
You can't heal him. He's too high above you. You cannot get all the way up there. Remember, I told you that thing is two squares.
Yeah, but I thought that it was 2 to get up there. I can't hit his foot.
Well, but remember, you started here, so you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get you to the very bottom of it. Like you're at the bottom thing.
Right.
You can
But
do.
I've got 50 this round for my extra movement.
Oh, right. That's right. Yes, you can do that. You are correct, sir. I forgot about Longstrider. You are totally correct.
So 1.
You're all good.
2, 3,
You
4,
are all good.
5,
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, heal him.
So technically, you've moved 7 though.
Yes.
To get up to be able to heal
That's
him.
wrong dice. Hold on. So 7, 9 points to you, Hylough. 7.
You guys have used another vial, which I believe is number 5. It's either 4 or
We
5.
should
I can't
have 3
remember.
left.
Okay, so all right, so it's been number 6 then. So 3 left.
Yeah, and then I'll back away 1. Can I back away 1?
Well, if you do 1, you're still there. You're just you're at the bottom.
Okay, then I'll go. Well, either way, I'm a target, correct?
Yeah, they can see you. I mean, enough of them can see you to attack you in some fashion, yes. But, I mean, all you can see up here is, like I said, some statues, a little cylinder, blaring tiller. You can barely see one across the way. And that's it. That's all that's up here. The priest seems to be gone. You heard the captain shout something about protecting crew or something like that, but you don't see the captain up here either.
So actually, let me go down 1, and maybe I won't be on. Nah, it won't matter. I'll go there and I'll be done.
Okay, Iylis, you're up.
Silence.
Sorry, I was muted. Let's see here. I am gonna move up. This guy's still there.
Yep.
But I'm gonna pop over here, and I'm going to. They've been wailing on him for a while, right?
Yeah, he's kind of damaged a bit.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'll do one more chill touch.
Okay. $14 hits.
2 damage.
2 points doesn't seem to do much. Again, you kind of the hands kind of as it sits on his shoulder. Spectral hand sits on his shoulder. Anything else?
That will be all.
Okay. Again, a different set of chanting goes on, and which reminds me, I got to change one thing. This guy had to have used one. All right, he uses that, and then magic missile comes at Rhux. So Rhux, you're going to take. Maximum damage, 15 points.
Jesus.
Jeez.
For why?
I don't know how I did that, but
Ow.
maximum damage.
Yeah, Rhux is not happy.
Yeah, probably not. All
Really
right.
hurt.
Top of the round. Okay, so top of the round. All right. Penvro is like, oh, you seem to be doing all right. Let's let me come a little closer. And he kind of gets to there and is like, hey, what is that? This looks disgusting. Dresd'a, can you do something about this? And
He's seen them
it's your
this
turn.
entire time, hasn't he?
Oh,
He's seen these.
He's seen them before, but he forgets about them. He's forgetful. Dresd'a, you're up.
Oh, okay. All right. So still big guy here.
Mhm.
There's still a bad guy there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Please die, please.
9. Unfortunately, the crossbow bolt goes wide.
Okay. Please freeze.
Freeze thing does hit though,
Yay.
and you kind of freeze some of it a little bit more, and the ice crackles in place, but it continues to move its stuff and still moving.
Did I at least give him frostbite on his ear?
No. Hylough, you're up.
Oh my gosh! So should I go after the statues or the cylinders? The cylinders are doing damage, and the statues could generate more bad guys that could do damage. So, okay. So there's a little.
There's one here. There's one right
Right at
next
my
to you,
feet,
right
right.
at your feet there, and one over
Yeah.
here that you can definitely see.
At
Yes, I
I'm
think you
going
can see
to.
them. Actually, you can't see the two on the other side of the pillars, but there's one right at your feet, right here.
I am going to hammer the one.
Okay.
Then right at my feet.
Cool.
There.
All right.
And
18 hits, and you immediately just shatter it.
cool. Did I notice
Smash.
anything go on?
You the crackling energy on the rift some more of that electricity kind of fires out when it shatters, but it fires more up towards the ceiling, and it kind of hits the ceiling. And a little bit of stone comes falling down, but doesn't fall on anybody. But other than that, it doesn't seem like anything's different. That was unexpected for sure to you.
I guess there is nothing else for me to do right now.
All right. Again, at 15, more of this lightning kind of fires off from the things. Give me another dexterity saving throw, Hylough.
Dex save.
Unfortunately, you don't make that one, but you only take 2 points of lightning damage. Okay. Lightning arcs to the green cylinders. And it does seem to do a little bit of damage on them, but not a lot. Rhux, it is your turn. You keep seeing this lightning kind of fire off. The rift has widened out to about 10 feet across. So technically, at this point, the interesting thing, Hylough, is the rift doesn't seem to be pulling you in this time. But the rift is basically this entire 10-foot area. 10 by 10 area.
Okay.
So if you were to go straight across, you'd go into the rift, just as an FYI.
Well,
I'd
Rhux.
just heal yourself.
Rhux is about to lay on hands. He's using all of his lay on hands.
All right.
How many hands does he have?
10 hands.
Well, technically he has 15 hands because he's 3rd level.
Oh, that's right. I am level 3. That's true. Never mind. I forgot about that.
All right. That's an action. What do you want to do? Bonus action or move?
Come on up here where the actions
If you
happen.
move out of that space, you will get an opportunity attack.
Yes, I know.
True. Kill the other guy then.
I can't. I haven't hit a single trident stab the entire time. Plus, lay on hands is an action, so it's not like I can attack him anyway.
Oh, that's true.
I guess I'm doing nothing again.
All right.
Just standing here being useless.
Okay, so this guy, the cylinder, one of the cylinders from the far side, again speaks things.
It's not gonna feel good.
I'm trying to decide what he wants to do. Well, yeah, he's gonna do the same thing. Another magic missile comes at you, Hylough, because he's the only one that you can. You're the only one he can technically see. So it's gonna be 3 plus 2d4 plus 2. It's gonna be 10 points of damage.
Ow! I'm just teetering here, back and forth.
Yeah. This guy attacks Aaron. First one tentacle. Aaron, that is a 16, so you dive out of the way or dodge out of the way, and then the second tentacle is a 13. You dodge out of the way of that one. All right. Praedyth, you can try again if you'd like.
You might as well, you know.
You're gonna hit critical. And crit it from this point forward.
Come on, mouse foot. There we go. And here it is.
That's a 5. It's higher than before, but a 9 is still not enough. It still misses.
I have not hit a shot in 3 sessions.
Maybe you should have picked a different character class or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm
it's just the roll.
I know. All right. Anything else?
No.
Aaron, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this dude.
All right. I hope you do.
Dispatch him with alacrity.
All right. You definitely hit him. You put your sword through and just lop off his head, and it comes to the ground.
Off with his head. Okay.
Defeated the
Only you, the
mutant
Queen of
Nagas.
Hearts.
You move up, and like I said, you can see there's a thing right there. So you went 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you're high enough up you could actually attack it if you wanted to next time.
Well, I don't have that.
There's these 2 statues here that you can definitely see. And that's it at this point. All right. Marcus.
All right.
I'll go ahead and go up here.
Like I said,
So this,
the rift is this entire 4x4.
right. I'm not going to stay up here.
Well, I'm just saying, if you walk into that, you will get sucked into the portal, is all I'm saying.
So the statues are on the corners, it looks like.
Yeah.
Can I see anybody else? Any other guards too?
No, you can see a cylinder here, you can see a cylinder here, and that's it.
And the statues do have arcane stuff on them?
They seem to have runes on them, yeah.
I'll shoot a statue.
Okay.
See how this goes.
$14. Oh, too bad you didn't get the other one. It ricochets off of it and doesn't seem to do much damage. It's also very clear that these little channels that you're on have blood kind of slowly oozing through them towards the edge and then down through the channel. You wish to continue, or are you going to stop there?
I'm going to reload the gun with my bonus action.
Okay.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the way, you don't need to reload your gun with a bonus action. The gun has a loading
The
thing.
healing. The
oh,
healing
okay.
gun.
Yes, you can do that. That you have to do. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. And now I'm done.
Okay. Iylis, you're up.
All right. So if I go 1, 2, is that okay? How much movement is that?
That's 3.
3.
You don't have to worry about it until you go to these 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Or
they're just more steep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So can I see things from here?
Yeah, you can see stuff.
What can I see?
Statues, a rift, some statues, brain cylinder.
Excellent. All right. So I'm going to
altars with blood. See the body of a sailor, the body of a Kalion kind of tossed aside.
They're hitting this cylinder right here.
You don't know.
What are they doing?
I don't know. It was hard. You just came up here. Hylough seems to have. You see a shattered lump of stone right about here, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
The brain cylinder does look like it's got some scorch marks on it, but you wouldn't know. Like Hylough doesn't have anything that does fire damage or anything. So.
Well, I'm gonna target the brain cylinder.
Okay.
And I'm going to do magic missile.
Okay.
At first level.
Okay. All right, your missiles all come flying out and slam, boom, 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 and you hear a psh, as the cylinder just explodes. It shatters. The brain kind of slides out and falls over the edge to the floor, and as it hits the floor,
Get dunked, kid.
That's the end of the brain cylinder. It seems. Turns out force damage is not resistant to.
I figured it. Well, I figured maybe trying his own spell on him.
Yeah, no, it's all good. All right.
That's all.
Top of round 6. Penvro. It's like, oh, good job. Way to go there. Aaron, let me whoa, what is going on up there? And then you see a slight change to him in the sense of like, Iylis, you were the one that Iylis and Rhux are kind of next to him. You kind of hear him go, oh, so that is what I'm after. Actually, Iylis, you wouldn't have understood what he just said. Rhux is the only one who did. He said it in Malazan. Dresd'a.
Do I know what he's looking at when he says that?
He's looking up towards the top of the thing. it's hard to say exactly which thing he's looking for.
The top of the dais, or like the top of
The
the
platform,
ceiling?
this whole thing right up here.
Yeah.
He's just looking up that direction. Dresd'a, you're up. And you're muted. Or you're not there.
Doggy attack. You probably didn't want to hear what's going
I
on.
know. It's all, I know. I said that. And you're muted or you're not there, one or the other.
Alrighty. Well. So I guess 1, 2, so I can see what's going on. So where are these columns? Are these the statues they're attacking?
Nope. That's an altar.
Oh, okay.
There's the rift, some altars. The altar is kind of like the center altar is kind of partially in the rift, and even these are partially into the rift. There's the statues are here and here. They're hard to see from your current location. That's why you're not sure exactly where they're at. And you see that there's some green goo kind of sliding down to the floor down here. Actually, I guess the brain cylinder would have fallen into the brazier, so it's kind of currently cooking. Kind of gross. The brain fell into the cylinder and is cooking.
Can I see them better from here?
You can kind of see this one. Given where you're at, it will still have partial cover. So its armor class will be higher.
So can I tell if they look like, if I recognize them as the ones from before where...
They don't look like the ones from before. The ones from before were kind of looked like those mutant nagas. This looks like a sort of a strange kind of amalgam of pseudopods. And they're kind of like the tentacles, the tentacle things that came off the mutants, if there was just a mass of them all together. Kind of looks like that.
Oh, boy. Well, are we attacking the brain cylinder?
There's only one left. You can't see it from where you're at.
Okay.
Well, there may be more than one left. You just don't see any from where you're currently at. Probably the way I should put it.
All right, I'll try to attack the statue. Can I?
Yep, you can attack it. You can shoot at it. It's just got a higher armor class. It's because it's partially covered.
Yeah, not. Oh, sorry. My thing is way down at the bottom of the screen. All right, there it goes.
Unfortunately, you kind of come up short, and it hits the platform itself.
All right,
instead
try
of the
to freeze it.
The freezing touch hits it. You can roll damage.
Not a whole lot. It's cold.
All right, and yeah, it does a little bit of damage to it. You see some frost form on it, and that's about it. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, Hylough, what are you gonna do?
Move here and then here.
Okay, you kind of as you go from there, you see a statue here, you see a statue here, you see a statue here,
and then the brain
cylinder right there. Yes.
Yes. So I can get to it from here.
Yeah.
The brain cylinder.
Yeah, you can hear it from either spot actually, but now you're on top of it. It's right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever I need to do to get next to it. So.
Okay. Yeah. Either one of those spots would have been fine.
All right. So I am going to try to hammer that guy. Oh no.
You hit it and your hammer just bounces right off of it.
Bounces off. Oh my gosh.
Got pretty decent armor class.
This is not good. He's gonna get me.
Rhux. Your turn.
Are these stairs 10 or 5?
So you take 1 to get onto them, 2 to get to the next thing.
Okay.
Or
so
you can say I moved
3.
2 and I'm just at the top. So that's 3 to get there, yes. And as I've been saying, this whole area right here is the rift. These 4 squares. That was 6 to get to there, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Did you attack the...
Yes, I tried to hit the stupid thingy.
Right, you do hit it. It's piercing damage. Is your trident magical?
No, but the channel divinity is.
Is it considered magical when you do the channel divinity? Does it change your weaponry to magical? Is the question.
No, but it means I can add a charisma damage worth of my charisma modifier worth of bludgeoning damage to my.
No, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so do your charisma modifier. How much is that?
That would be +4.
So you're doing 13 total.
Or is it modifier plus proficiency if I'm proficient in
No.
it, or just mod?
It's probably just a charisma modifier.
Oh, then it's +2.
Let's see.
It just says charisma modifier. I was reading.
Right, so then it's 11 points. All right, so you hit it. It hurts. It seems to do some stuff with it, but it doesn't. It doesn't do as much as you were expecting.
Yeah, well.
So you did 5 points.
I don't have a bludgeoning weapon.
Well, you're not sure if it's bludgeoning or not. I mean, he has a bludgeoning weapon, and it bounced right off. So.
True.
It casts magic missile at you, Rhux. Because you've done a lot of damage to it.
That's fine. I'd rather it hit me than the person who's about to die.
Well, let's see here. So.
I'll take it.
1 magic missile cast.
God bless, man. Why does it always roll 5s?
I don't know. Let's hope it's not more 4s. No,
It's
so 10 points total.
That's fine.
Praedyth.
Yeah.
As you guys, Rhux and Hylough, as you're kind of walking past that darkened, the rift itself, the darkness that's in the center has been growing each round. It's been getting bigger and bigger.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, and then I'll look through the Raven.
All right. There is. Let's see, that was round 3, so it's been 3 rounds. The battle up above has been engaged. Oh no, you look through the Raven at this point. The Kalion have gotten to the village, and it looks like they met some of the Naga, but the Naga like now seem confused.
They seem confused.
They seem confused. They don't seem to be fighting. They seem confused. A couple of them are lying on the ground like they've been attacked. None of the Kalion seem to have taken any damage, or at least that you can tell. Barsk and Kalion are kind of bursting through the gates in front of them, and most of the Naga just look confused. They're walking around aimlessly, dazed and confused.
Okay.
Your vision snaps back.
Can I report this? Yeah, I want to report that. Hey guys, this battle upstairs is looking kind of whack.
Aaron.
All right. Let's 2 to get up here, right?
Did you attack the brain cylinder last time?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then yes, it's 2.
All right.
Remember, rift here. You go through these squares, you go through the rift.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sort of deciding if I want to go over there and help them.
You can go through the rift if you'd like. I'm okay with that. I'm just telling you. Stepping into
I'm
those
just going to
squares.
start attacking some statues, maybe.
All right, well, there's a statue here. There's a statue here. That are the closest ones. All right, so you go there. Attack statue.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You miss. And kind of lose the grip on your sword. You use your bonus action to get your sword back into the right grip.
Yeah, I've got to change my dice.
All right. Marcus.
Okay. What do you mean it's whack up there? I holler out. 2, is it just me or is it green and red moving each turn? Has that always been the same color, or is it?
No, it's always been the same color, but it is the light does move so as to make it to give you the illusion of flowing and things like that.
Okay, so
But yes, there is liquid flowing through these channels that slowly turns green as it gets to these corners.
So let me look what an axe is. A simple melee. It uses strength, which I suck about. Okay. So I go up here, hand this axe. Try this, Rhux. To Rhux.
One of the black axes.
One of the black iron, yeah.
Okay.
And shoot the statue. I will use a bonus action to
statue?
Yeah.
Or the statue, or the one right here in front of you.
The one right here in front of me.
Okay.
Because the corner, you say it goes to the corner ones. It looks like the lines go through the middle ones first. Is that?
Yeah, they do.
But the corner ones don't seem to have a line through it. Am I right?
They do not, but they all have runes on them. They all seem to be glowing slightly. So.
Okay. So I'm going to use a point for sharpshooter. I mean, to roll advantage.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to sharpshooter with it. So. Hold on.
No, you're going to use.
I'm thinking here.
Deadeye. You're going to use a point for Deadeye, and then also use sharpshooter.
Gotcha. Deadeye. So then. Yeah, why not?
Oh, it's all good. 17 hits.
Okay.
So yeah, 17 hits. 4 points of damage isn't so great, but there's more to it, I believe, correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that'll be
sharpshooter,
14.
Right?
Yeah, okay. 14 points of damage.
All right, so 14. All right, so it hits it, it cracks. Doesn't do as much as you're thinking it should, but I mean, you're striking at stone, so kind of makes sense. But yes, you definitely do damage to it. It cracks, but it hasn't fallen apart yet.
1, 2. I didn't have to go all the way up to do that. Oh no, I did.
Yeah, you do.
3,
to get up to there. So if you go back down, it's 4, 5.
4, 5,
and
6, 7. Anything in this room?
No, it looks similar to the one you were just in, or the one you guys came up from. Just it's to the north.
Okay, but I don't hear any like steps moving away or them running away.
You'd have to give me a perception. And we're back from technical difficulties. Yeah, so looking in there, just give you the description. Pillars lead towards a set of stairs. Two-lit braziers provide some light in this chamber and cause strange shadows to play about floors and walls. The duology nature of the Malazan pantheon is on display as the western half of the chamber displays negative iconography of famines and tidal waves and that sort of stuff, and the eastern half displays positive things like bountiful harvests and gentle rains and rainbows and unicorns, all that sort of stuff.
Right.
But you don't hear anything.
Is
it's not a passive perception. If you wanted to actually really try to do it,
right,
you have to spend an action, and you've already spent your action this turn.
So is the north where I would think it would come up? Can I tell?
Is the north where you would think you would come up?
Remembering where we went in, and if there were 2 pyramids, I'm assuming
you would have to do a survival check. It would also require an action at this point.
Okay.
Because
I'll just go ahead and finish my 2 hexes there.
All right.
I'm done. I used a bonus. Let's see. I shot. Was my interaction giving the axe to?
Yep.
I'm done. Never mind. I've already got a healing thing loaded, so it doesn't matter.
All right, Iylis, you're up.
Alrighty. So
I just screwed that up.
They're wailing on the statues and such as, right?
Well, that's what you saw somebody doing. Yes.
Okay. And this one that's closest to me is that one
destroyed?
That one. What about this one?
Neither of those are destroyed. But remember, you've moved. It's 2 to get up to the top of you.
Right. So if that's 3.
Yep.
Right there. Okay. So I guess I will
Iylis, actually, before you go do that,
Should I make it
I forgot to
uncomfortable?
do something, which was the lightning kind of fired off. So you don't need to make a dexterity saving throw here, but
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, Rhux, and Hylough need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
We've got to close the portal.
Come on, man. One good roll, and it's
All
on
right,
the
so
other.
you take Hylough and Aaron, you both take 1 point of lightning damage. Or sorry, Rhux and Aaron, you both take 1 point of lightning damage. The rest of you guys are fine. All right, let's continue. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm going to attack this one
Okay.
with chill touch.
I think you should move one more because there's technically a pillar right here.
Right there.
Yeah, you can attack from within its square. That's all fine. You hit. Definitely hit.
Normal damage. 7 damage.
All right, you do. The damage seems to psh into it, and some of the runes kind of fade and crack.
Nice. Awesome.
All right.
That will be all.
Okay. Okay, round 7. Penvro kind of moves over to here and starts looking at the green stuff. He's suddenly gone kind of silent, kind of quiet. He's not really talking to anyone. Dresd'a, you're up.
Okay, so I guess they got the statues covered. The brain cylinder. Can I see the brain
You
cylinder?
can't see anything beyond basically this first row of squares because this is 10 feet high.
Okay.
You can see Iylis, you can see Aaron, you can see these two statues, but you can't see anything on the other side of this.
All right. Well,
Technically, you can't even see the rift. You just see the lights and you see the rift because it's 10 feet high as well. But
okay. I'll try the other statue.
all right. Unfortunately, you completely
Nope.
miss. It's not even close. And same with the other thing. Completely whiffs.
That's a little chill dude.
Yeah, I know.
Does he fall off my shoulder or something?
Yeah, he winks out for a moment. Anything else?
Maybe I'll move
No,
a
you've
little.
done you've done an action and a bonus. All you can do is move.
Ooh, what's that green stuff? Huh. Okay, well, I guess that's it then.
Hylough.
My turn. I'm gonna whack it again here.
Okay.
Get it. Oh,
Nope. Unfortunately, that's a miss.
I have to choose which dice is the one.
It's always the first one unless you have
Oh. All right. Well,
or disadvantage. Those two are always.
nothing I can do.
All right, Rhux. Yeah. By the way, the darkness in the rift is pretty much almost the complete rift at this point. It's no longer whirling white and purple blue light. It's basically purplish blue light with a darkness in the center.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be here when that opens. That seems really bad. Like extremely bad.
So you're running away?
No,
Destroy something on the way out.
No, I wasn't trying to run away. I was trying to move to here pretty much.
Why?
Because I was going to hit the little small thing in the...
Okay.
Oh, I guess I don't need to move there.
You don't need to. Yeah.
Of course, there's this jerk here who's going to hit me with more laser
I
beams.
did damage one of them.
Oh, wait, before you start, Iylis, Rhux, Hylough, Aaron, give me a dexterity saving throw. You should have 15 is what it is.
I mean, I can't roll numbers, so...
Alright, so everybody except for Aaron, I want to say. No, Aaron and Iylis, you both make it. The other two, you take 7 points of lightning damage, and the brain cylinder shatters as more damage as lightning hits it. Destroys it.
Almost down again.
I'm down.
Hylough is down. So, Rhux, now you can do your turn, because now it's technically...
Great, thanks so
initiative
much for that.
14.
Thank you so much for that.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited.
You're welcome.
How far can I drag Hylough?
Half your move.
So I could get to like here?
Yeah. And he would be on the stairs.
And I can't get any farther than that?
Oh, you could do a dash action and drag him half more.
My head going thump, 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 thump all the way down the steps.
Yeah. Deal with it. Alright. I'm gonna drag him to there and then use...
Dead Reckoning?
Yes.
Alright, so you have 1 hit point, Hylough.
It says
Actually, give me
zero
a-
action. I was about to say I'm
It's
just
an
do a
action.
medicine check.
Yeah, do a medicine check.
God bless, man.
Actually, you don't have 1 hit point, Hylough.
Why can't I roll numbers above like 2 today?
I still have 0. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
His medicine check didn't work.
Okay. Yeah.
Does he actually have a med kit? Do med kits not work like they do normally?
Yeah, they add your proficiency. That's it. His medicine
Oh, well,
check was
normally-
a 7.
Well, normally you can, with a med kit, you can stabilize them
No,
without a
I
skill.
don't
no. You
have a
always
med
do a
kit.
medicine check. You add it as proficiency, and if you get a 10, they're automatically stabilized.
Rhux has a herbalism.
But he
kit
also has a
thing.
special thing to do, which
Right.
gives some.
Well, that's what I wondered, because, okay.
Yeah, he has to be able to do this stuff, or to make a medicine check. Praedyth, you're up.
All right. Let's scoot in. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Now, are there still totems up over there?
Yeah, there's one here. There's one here. There's one here. The only one that's been destroyed is this one.
I'll
This
shoot
one's
the
taking some
one.
damage. This one's taking some damage.
I'll shoot the one right here.
All right, from your angle, it has, it is partially covered, so it's going to have a higher AC. And we know how well your attacks have been going.
5 to here.
No, you literally have to get up. It's like literally 10 feet above you.
Oh, okay.
Like this whole platform, this whole section is 10 feet high.
So if I moved up here, would I be able to?
You've done 1, 2, 3. If you did 4, you'd be on the same level. But you don't move.
Would I get?
You're just on the same level.
Would I get sucked in?
No, the portal's here.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll be up. And I'll shoot it.
Okay. It hits it, but it doesn't seem to do any damage.
So all that is holy. I
All
don't
right.
understand it. All right.
Aaron, you're up. Aaron. Cole.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is whack this old skull again.
All right. 18's enough to hit. You do some damage on it. I'm trying to remember how much that one had before. You crack it, but it's not destroyed yet.
Okay.
That one's pretty close, though. Marcus.
So, can you look up Healer's Kit? Because I'm reading it, and it says it won't give you 1 hit point, but it will just stabilize you.
I don't have one.
Right, but that's not what he's doing. He's
he
using an
doesn't have
herbal
one.
thing
Okay.
to do Dead Reckoning, which is to try to give the guy exactly 1 hit point.
Okay, that's different.
That's not
So
what he's
this
doing.
healer kit in that too. That's why I thought he had one.
He's not doing a healer kit here.
Because yeah, it'll change what I do. So
He's not doing a medicine check.
1, 2, 3. Jeez. 4, 5. Is he on? What part of the stairs is Hylough on?
Yeah, he's almost all the way to the bottom as his head bounced on it.
I'll go ahead and heal him with the gun for bonus action.
Okay. That's
so 9 points, Hylough, and we only have 2 charges with it yet.
Thanks. Sorry I'm using so much.
No, I mean, we're keeping people alive. 6. Shit. 7.
You don't see any creatures anymore, so.
Yeah, I want to try to shoot my other point and try to finish off that statue. I will not use wait.
Right.
Yeah, bonus
This
action
one?
heal. I had it loaded. The one I hit before.
Yeah. Okay, it has partial cover from your current distance. From where
Okay,
you're currently
so I can get there. Because that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But can you not end there because Hylough is there?
Yeah, I mean, I've got. No, I can't. I will hit move there.
Yeah,
I can
you
go
have-
diagonal though. I could end up
40
there.
move is what you have, so.
Yeah, so I could end up there if I go
That's fine.
diagonal.
That's fine. That's all good.
So, I will try to shoot it. I'm not using the bonus damage.
Okay.
I'm just using the advantage roll.
Okay. 22 hits it. You do
9 points.
And you did 14 before, right?
Yep.
It
Yeah,
cracks some
4
more,
plus
but it
my
doesn't.
pistol.
But it doesn't destroy.
Seriously.
Yeah, you're now at. Technically, you're now at 11 points of damage on it.
Yeah, resistance. All right, I'm done.
Piercing stuff versus other things.
Yeah, I know, but I don't officially know it's an magical thing, and
Well, I mean, Hylough could be really whacking it because he's the one with the bludgeoning. Iylis, sure.
Yo, I'm gonna chill touch the statue again.
Okay.
hit the one that's almost dead.
Well, we gotta hit all of them eventually.
Well,
15. It doesn't seem to do any damage.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
If we
very
kill
unfortunate.
one of them, we can know what it does. If we
We've
just
already
keep
destroyed
killing-
one. This one right
Oh,
here
yeah?
is already destroyed.
Oh,
I'm
And
assuming
when it
we
was
have to destroy
destroyed,
all of them.
when it was destroyed, some lightning shot up into the roof, but that was it. All
so we
right.
may not be holding the
It
portal
is
in at all.
Round 8. The portal flashes. Exactly what did I say? Portal erupts with energy, and a black form made of pseudopods and eyes seems to fill the rip in reality. All right, here we go. Aaron.
Time to go.
Aaron.
no!
For a moment, Aaron.
Huh.
For a moment, one of those eyes catches yours, and you find yourself back in the Eld, playing hide and seek. While you're sure this happened many years ago, you see your current self hiding in the bushes and watching Elandria try to find you. She moves with a gentle grace, stopping every so often to check the ground for signs of your passage, her long brown hair covering her face every time she stoops down. You see her give a slight smile as she turns and looks towards your hiding place. Arundel, I know you're here somewhere, she says as she circles in place. She looks towards the other side of the clearing, saying, I will find you. You won't get away this time. You may be big and strong, but I am fast and cunning. Too late, you realize she has been backing towards you where you are currently crouched. She quickly turns and flashes towards the bush. You jump up and start running, quick as the Fadir, just avoiding her outstretched fingers. You run through the forest towards the village, Elandria nipping at your heels. You start to slowly pull away as the Warden copse comes into view. Smiling to yourself, you look back at Elandria and don't notice the rest of the elves have pulled up a vine and you trip over it, crashing to the ground. The elves laughing at you, making fun of your size and differences, as they have done all too often. Elandria comes to a stop next to you and leans down, a small portion of her hair tickling your arm as she touches you and says, "You are no match for us, Arundel." The voice changes in timbre as she speaks, and you look up and see she has become a mass of pseudopods and eyes, one of the pseudopods has left a strange mark on your forearm. Looking around, you see Daxia and his friends slowly dissipating into more pseudopods and eyes, all of the eyes staring directly into your soul. As you start to scream, your vision is brought back to the portal and the creature within. You hear and feel a silent chuckle. Dresd'a. The portal erupts with energy and black form made of pseudopods and eyes seems to fill the rip in reality. For a moment, one of those eyes catches yours, and you find yourself standing on the docks near a small village. You recognize the village as your home, and you turn to watch your father slowly sail in with the day's catch. You rush to the end of the dock as he ties off the boat and help him pull the catch onto the docks itself. As the two of you struggle with the nets, you look up to see your sister, Aerra, skipping towards the docks. As you turn, you slip and fall off the end of the dock, hitting your head and slip into the water. The shock of the salty water hitting your lungs is what wakes you initially, and you struggle to kick towards the surface, but something has a hold of your leg. You thrash around before seeing a large octopus with the head of a woman, her icy gaze staring into your soul. She seems distant and angry, but you are calmed and slowly let the last of your breath leave your lungs. She seems to just stare at you as you decide to take another breath. Water rushes into your lungs, but you don't choke. Instead, it seems to bring renewed vigor and oxygen. You look at the woman in surprise and see that she is now a mass of eyes and black pseudopods, one of which has a hold of your leg and has left a mark. You kick free and make for the surface. Breaking the surface, you see your father and sister on the docks frantically shouting for you. You start to respond, but your voice catches in your throat as they dissolve into black creatures made of pseudopods and eyes, all of them staring into your soul. As you start to scream, your vision is brought back to the portal, and the creature within. You hear and feel a silent chuckle. Hylough. The portal erupts with energy, and a black form made of pseudopod and eyes seems to fill the rip in reality. For a moment, one of those eyes catches yours, and you find yourself on a beach somewhere in the Sea of Tears. Standing across from you is your father, crouched in a defensive stance, a cutlass in his hand. You wipe the sweat from your brow, and with a quick flick of your wrist, you flick it towards your father. He smiles as the salty water flies towards him, followed by your quick advance. He ducks under your first slash and deflects the second as your dance begins anew. Sand sprays, blades flash, and clangs are heard as you circle each other, slashing and parrying. You are finally matching your father's stroke for stroke, holding your own against the more experienced man. It was a subtle thing you finally noticed, the sweat on his arm slowly flowing down to his hand, a hand which had a strange set of black spots on it. A few moments later, you saw your opening as your father seemed to stumble slightly. You feint to the left and then slap him on the back with a flight of your cutlass, and he tumbles to the ground. You laugh as he looks up at you with a smile that slowly fades to a grimace. He tries to rise, but it's as if his legs won't respond. You hurry over and kneel down next to him. "That's nothing, boy," he says, but you are sure he is lying. He puts his hand on your chest as you hear your mother call from further down the beach. When you look back down, your father has dissolved into a series of black pseudopods and eyes. One of the pseudopods is touching your chest and leaving a mark. You drop the creature to the sand and back away. Looking back, you see your mother has also turned into the same type of creature. Both of them are staring into your soul. As you start to scream, your vision is brought back to the portal and the creature within. You hear and feel a silent chuckle. Iylis. As you've heard by now, the portal erupts and energy in a black form made of pseudopods and eyes seems to fill the rip in reality.
I did realize that.
For a moment, one of those eyes catches yours, and you are sitting on a horse outside your father's manor. Your father and mother on either side of you. "Shall we go on our picnic?" your mother asks with a lilting voice. Your father nods, and the three of you urge your horses into motion, a small guard following behind. You ride out from the manor down across from the fields being worked by your father's serfs. "This will be yours one day, my boy." He motions to the land around you and the people. You continue to ride for another hour before reaching a small stream with a tree so old you wonder how it can still have leaves every year. The three of you dismount as the guard spreads out around the clearing. Your mother's lady-in-waiting, didn't even realize she was even there, helps her down and spreads out a blanket on which she places the midday meal. Your father heads over and briefly talks to the sergeant. Joffrey, you believe his name is, before turning back and beckoning you over to the blanket. As you head over, you hear a distant crack of thunder in an otherwise perfectly clear sky. You catch your father looking at your mother, who looks back, worry briefly crossing her face. You notice the guardsmen place their hands on their swords, and so you look about for the source of their concern, before you realize they are looking at you. Arcs of electricity dancing from your eyes to the ground. The maid screams as the first arc of lightning strikes her in the back and her charred body falls to the blanket. The guards start to rush forward as you hear your mother scream and your father shout, but the thunder is too loud and you can't seem to hear them. More arcs of electricity lash out and strike the guards, felling them in their tracks. Your father and mother stare past you in horror as a shadow moves across you and you turn to see the ancient tree is turned into a black creature with pseudopods and eyes. A pseudopod touching your shoulder and leaving a mark. You turn back to see your parents dissipate into these same creatures, all of their eyes staring into your soul. As you start to scream, your vision is brought back to the portal and the creature within. You hear and feel a silent chuckle.
No.
Marcus. The portal erupts with energy and black form made of pseudopods and eyes seems to fill the rip in reality. For a moment, one of those eyes catches yours and you sit on a chair in a small tavern in Caer Miguel. Near the fireplace, your mother is strumming on a lute and singing a soft ballad, enrapturing the entire room, including herself. Her green eyes twinkle as she looks up at you, and she shakes her red hair as she comes to the end of the song. It's one of her favorites, a tale of chivalry and love. She continues to a ribald song of debauchery and hedonism before moving on to a more traditional folk song. Every song, her eyes twinkle as they find you, her son. She reaches the last song of her opening set, a sea chanty, and this time when you catch her eye, you see a wistfulness and a longing that you'd never noticed before. She seems to catch herself when the twinkle returns, but you feel as if you have seen something she meant to keep secret from you. As the last chord dies away, the room erupts in applause, and she stands up, takes a bow, and sets the lute down. She bows again, and then as she steps towards you, everyone in the room stops and stares at you. It becomes eerily quiet. She slowly approaches, reaches out, and brushes your forehead with her fingertips. However, you realize it is not her fingertips that have touched your head, but a strange black pseudopod that leaves a mark. You look up and realize your mother is no longer there, just a creature of pseudopods and eyes. The rest of the patrons have all disappeared, leaving behind these same creatures. All of them stare directly into your soul. As you start to scream, your vision is brought back to the portal and the creature within. You hear a silent chuckle. Praedyth. God, I still have two more of these. Praedyth. The portal erupts with energy in a black form made of pseudopods and eyes seems to fill the rip in reality. For a moment, one of those eyes catches yours and you find yourself in a dark void. No sight, no sound. It's a familiar void, though. One you've seen before. You seem to lose track of time again before hearing the reverberating sound of 3 different female voices. One old, one young, and one mature. You sense the motion before you see the woman with 3 faces. This is but a test, my chosen. Resist the evil from the between. Bring your compatriots together as your end. Her voice fades away as you hear a chuckle in the darkness. You see the woman look about her before all 3 voices scream as a black pseudopod erupts from her chest and strikes out, striking you in the chest, leaving a mark. Go and strengthen the bond, she rasps out as another pseudopod is joined by more of them and eyes blink in the dark, all of them staring into your soul. You see the mistress of fate pulled apart as you start to scream. Your vision is brought back to the portal and the creature within. You hear and feel a silent chuckle. Finally, Rhux. Rhux, the portal erupts with energy in a black form made of pseudopods and eyes seem to fill the rip in reality. For a moment, one of those eyes catches yours and you find yourself swinging a scythe on a plantation field. Your brothers and sisters next to you, clearing the cruft from the previous season's growth. You see the overseer, Vixon, staring at you as if he knows what you and your friends will be attempting that very evening. As you clear a row from the field and turn back, he catches your eye and makes a rude gesture. You turn and see Uchakni smiling in your direction. He repeats that gesture that Vixon made, and you see his shoulders shake with laughter, even though no sound seems to come out. Suddenly, Vixon is standing behind Uchakni, and the whip lashes out. Crack! As blood flies from the temple of your friend. You rush forward with the scythe cocked to defend you, but from the ground he shakes his head and smiles painfully. Pain lances through your arm, and you drop your right arm, and you drop the scythe. Looking at your arm, you see a line of blood where Vixon's whip seemed to slice into it. However, as you look up, it's not Vixen you see, but a creature made from black pseudopods and eyes. You back up a step as you realize it was one of those pseudopods that struck you. You look down and see Uchakni himself has dissolved into a similar creature, and looking around you see your brothers and sisters are all gone, replaced by black pseudopods and eyes that stare into your soul. As you start to scream, your vision is brought back to the portal and the creature within. You hear and feel a silent chuckle. Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw.
Woohoo! I am very wise.
Hylough, not so much.
Yeah, I ain't got none.
All right, let's see here.
This is just ridiculous.
What do you mean it's ridiculous? Marcus, wisdom saving throw. You have 1 level of dread, which means if you want to move closer to the creature, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, don't worry. I don't.
Dresd'a, you made the saving throw. You're fine. Aaron, you have 1 level of dread as you failed the saving throw. So if you wish to move closer to the creature, you will have to make a saving throw. Praedyth, you are fine. Rhux, 1 level of dread. I feel like Iylis, you're fine. Hylough, 1 level of dread. So that is where we start as we start this round. You see Penro turn and look up at the creature with stared wide eyes, bit of terror on his face, but also maybe a hint of ecstasy, maybe? It's hard to say. He doesn't seem to do anything, though. Dresd'a, I will also point out at this point in time, you lose this turn, and the reason being, all of your memories come flooding back to you. Every single one. With the last one being a series of pseudopods and strange eyes coming from the center of what would be the womb of a woman you had went to go see at the port to talk to about something which is slightly escaping your mind right now. Probably because you're in horror at what you're seeing. The creature. Creature lashes out. Actually, the creature actually has no actual. Well, it actually has one action. So, Iylis, you're closest to it. It does a desiccating touch on you, which give me a saving throw. DC 13 Constitution saving throw. So, several of these kind of spheres, roots, filaments, kind of reach out and slap into you. You make the saving throw.
I got it.
And you take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
And that is all it does on its turn. Hylough. You were kind of you're prone because you were just gotten healed. You look up and see that thing kind of burst out of this thing. And yeah, what do you want to do?
So am I at the top of the steps or the bottom?
No, you're at the bottom. If you wanted to get up to it, you would have to take two movements to get up to it.
And then I have to do a wisdom saving throw because I'm getting closer to it.
Yeah, you'd have to do a wisdom saving throw to get close.
Well,
if you do not wish to get so closer to it, you do not have to make a wisdom saving throw.
But there's let's see here. I'll try to destroy more of that little thing right there is
almost destroyed. It's several cracks in it, but you'd have to go closer to the creature to be able to destroy it.
Right. So what do I do first? Move first?
If you wish to move, give me a wisdom saving throw. You make your wisdom saving throw. You can move closer to the creature.
Okay, so I move up to smash the thing,
okay,
whatever I have to do.
Go to smash it. All right, give me an attack roll.
Oh, come on.
24 hits. You shatter it. It shatters into many, many pieces. So you guys have 2 of them destroyed. When that happens, again, some energy kind of arcs out from the rift that's still open behind this creature. And in fact, it's like the creature is filling the entire rift, and there's more of it in the rift. Like this is just a small portion of it that has kind of come out of it. And you can see it wince slightly as you do that as well. As if somehow the destruction of that statue affects it in some way. You're not sure how.
I can get to there still.
Yep.
And all right.
Okay. As a legendary action, it does the desiccating touch again on you, Hylough. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's not gonna be good. Might as well just go down right now.
Oh, come on. You make the saving throw, so you only take 6 points of damage. Necrotic damage. Which might actually... Oh, no,
that makes all the difference in the world.
It actually does. Making the saving throw would have... Not making the saving throw, you'd be down.
Yeah,
right.
but
Nope, you made it. All right,
Yeah.
Rhux, you're up. Did you make the saving throw initially?
No, I did not.
All right, so if you want to move closer, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. I probably will end up moving closer, so I'll just do it now.
You could work your way around.
Yeah, you can work around if you want. You just...
No, I know, but I'm probably gonna end up having to go closer, so we'll just do it now, so I can know. Guess not.
Unfortunately, you will not be able to move
Because
any
I
closer.
can only roll 4s. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And then
You
here,
definitely
one
see
second, I
that
wanna
there's
make sure.
statues here, here, and here.
I thought he just broke that one.
No, he broke the one here. This
Oh,
one's
okay.
still up. This one hasn't been touched, I don't think. This one's been broken a little bit. This one's had been broken a little bit.
Well, I have moved to here, and I will use my final spell slot to
Okay.
once again throw more water at stuff.
Okay. What are you trying to do? Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
just
throw
trying
the
to...
water up this way to hit
Okay,
both of these.
I have to check this again because I can't remember how this worked. Object saving throws. There was a thing in Player's Handbook.
I want to try to hit them with my
No,
water.
no, I know. You would hit...
The lower two on the right side.
I'd give it so you'd hit this one, third one, too. I'm okay with
Okay.
that.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the one. I was only thinking
Yeah,
about
no,
the
I
right
know. I
side.
just have to look at object saving throws real quick. I'm sorry. We did this last time, but I forgot about how it works. E5. Sorry. Wait a second. Okay, so unfortunately for you, objects always fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and they are immune to the effects that require other saves, so it doesn't seem to do anything.
Doesn't do even half damage?
No, because the Constitution save, so it does. Well, I mean, it says that says they're immune to it.
That seems really dumb, but okay.
Oh wait, yeah, they're not unsecured. They don't move.
Yeah. Well, I know they're not going to move. They're on the floor.
Yeah, I guess all I was trying to see is if maybe there was something else. I'll say I'll give it half damage. So you do 5, 5, and 5, but that's not enough to destroy anything.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's something.
All right.
And then I'm done. I have no more actions to use.
Okay. Praedyth. Praedyth, you don't feel the connection to the bird right now.
I don't.
Nope.
Okay, I want to disengage
Okay.
and get the hell out of here.
Did you make your wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay. No, I just
I'm
you can always
running
move away.
away.
I just was making sure what.
Yeah, I made mine. Here, and then bonus action. Try to communicate with the bird.
You do not sense the bird anywhere.
Okay. Oh, that's my turn then.
Who all failed the original save, the dread save?
That would be
I
me.
did.
Me.
Marcus,
Rhux failed.
Rhux, and Hylough. That was it. Okay. I'm adding something to you so that I know who it was. Okay. Aaron.
Okay, can I still continue to attack this?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Unfortunately, you miss and have to readjust your grip again. All
A
right.
1 and a 20.
You know, the standard.
All right, well, I'm done.
All right. Well,
I
after
pick up
your
my
turn,
sword, and then I'm done.
after your turn, the bunch of pseudopods freak out and strike at Marcus. So Marcus, give me a Constitution saving throw. It's a second legendary action point. You take 8
Only
points
a
of
second.
necrotic damage.
Oh, yes.
Oh, maybe that's all he's got.
Oh, I know.
Actually, that is all he's got.
It was a joke.
You guys are third level. It's not like these guys are going to have huge level.
He can just act 4 or 5 times a turn for fun.
No, I mean he only has one attack, but then he can do a legendary action 2 other times.
Yes.
Problem is we just suck at hitting things.
You know, that is true.
Marcus,
If
you're
we
up.
hit things, life would be better.
That is true. If you hit things, life would be better.
Life is always better when you hit things.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the one.
So
That's
no,
Robert.
this one's gone. This one's gone. That one's still there. It's taking about 10 points of damage. I want to say. Excuse me.
I'm gonna.
This one down here is only taken about 5 or 6. It hasn't taken a lot. And all 3 of these have taken now 5 points of damage.
Can I mark it with my spell? Is it something I could get advantage on using?
I don't know. Let me look at the spell.
Yeah, let's see. True Strike.
It says 1 creature. And then
I don't
yeah, I'll allow it. Why not? I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't require a saving throw. If it required a saving throw, then I would probably say no, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I
so.
get that. I'll go ahead and True Strike that statue, cast it on it.
Okay.
I will reload the healing gun.
Okay.
If I back off, can I see the statue to shoot it? Or I have to stay at that level.
No, you can. It's got a higher AC because it's got partial cover. That's all.
All right, I'll just stay there. I'm done.
Okay. Right. Iylis, you're up.
All right. Is there? Can I like jump off of this
10-foot thing.
ledge?
You'd have to do an acrobatics check, and that would only reduce the damage by half of landing.
10 foot? So that's like what is that?
1d6.
1d6? Yeah.
Hit the statue first.
I have a lot of hit points left, but
Hit the statue first.
yeah, true.
And you may get hit by an attack of opportunity, by the way.
Yeah, I don't have my tempestuous magic. I don't think. I think I already used that. So yeah, I'll just do chill touch on the
Okay. Give me an attack
statue.
roll. That's enough. Do damage. Yeah, it's not quite destroyed, but it's definitely cracking, and all of this necrotic energy on it is kind of erasing some of the runes and stuff.
Okay.
But
Cool.
you've done like 14 points to it. It's
Yeah,
close.
and I kind of want to skedaddle
Right.
off this thing.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Woohoo!
All right, so you only take 1 point of damage as you hit the ground, and you don't go prone either. You stay up.
Let's go.
All right.
And then I might continue moving.
Yeah, you can continue moving.
I'm gonna go over here.
All right. Okay, are you all
Did
set?
it seem to reach out to him or anything, or even though he left?
It doesn't have a reaction.
Okay.
Because it's got legendary actions, it doesn't do reaction attacks.
That's cool. I'm just trying to see what I'm.
Because I can attack you at pretty much at any point I want anyways.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That's the reason
why
why
I
I
was.
don't worry about it. Top of the round, Penvero continues to look up at it, kind of, just ensorcelled or something. Like he's totally stunned by it or something. You're just not sure.
Pendra, snap out at this.
Dresd'a,
Slap him.
now you can move. You can do your stuff. But you definitely remember you definitely remember everything from before the event that caused your amnesia.
Whale, whale, whale.
Whale,
Um,
whale, whale.
can I see that statue from where I'm at?
No. You can see this one, which it has a lot of cracks in it, and you can see this one, and that's it from there.
Go for that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Attack.
Unfortunately, you shoot
Wow,
too
I am not doing well at all.
low. But your other thing hits.
Yeah,
Your ice does a couple points to it.
chili bear.
All right. This thing is looking a little more damaged, but not a ton.
Move a little.
Okay. All right. So the aspect of the old one, whatever the heck this thing is, this weird creature, kind of floats out a little bit and moves to here. It's still connected to the portal, FYI. And in fact, you see that it doesn't even move any further than that. That's as far as it moves. Although technically, you'll see more. Hylough, you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like, because technically it does move away from your reach.
Let's see here. I can't attack opportunity the little statue then?
No, you can only attack of opportunity this thing.
All right, I'll whack him. See what happens. I might die.
No,
Nah,
you
miss.
completely
I whiff
miss.
him.
You're
I whiff
so
'em.
it's concerning you so much that you just kind of and you short arm it and miss. It then does a desiccating touch again on Iylis. So give me another Constitution save, Iylis. You've done almost maximum and minimum at the same time.
Nice.
Iylis, you take 9 points of Constitution necrotic damage.
Well, I think I'm down.
And that's the end of its turn. Hylough, you're up.
Okay, so this one that I'm standing over hasn't had any damage done
No,
to
it
it?
has not. That's the only one at this point in time.
I'm
that has
down,
had
by the
no
way.
damage. Okay. Put yourself at 0. And on your turn, you'll get.
I'm going to move to this one here
Okay, that one's taken 5 points of damage.
and try to hammer it. Ooh, that's not going to work well.
Unfortunately, you hit it, and you just weren't fully holding on to the warhammer, so you got to rejigger your grip. All right. Anything else?
No, that's all.
All right, Rhux.
Well, it's moved away from here, so I can actually move up.
No, you can't. You're still going. You can still see it. It's still. You can't move any closer to
Oh,
it.
I thought it was. Oh, that's fair. Never mind. All right.
Can't move any
Can I
closer
roll
to it.
another wisdom save?
Yes, you can. If you would like to try to move closer, you can always. move closer
Maybe
to it.
I'll get a better number. Nope.
10
No, I
is not
won't.
enough. So no, you can't move any closer.
What is the damage on this? I have no idea.
You can try to throw your trident.
No. Slashing. Okay. What about this one? Also slashing. This is all garbage. I guess I will throw the trident actually, because it still has the whatchamacallit damage on it. So I'll
Yeah.
throw it at the Hylough's move to this one. I'm gonna throw it at this one.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Do I need to move to? If I move to a different spot, will it not have? Does it have partial cover right
It
now?
has partial cover. There's no way you can move to a spot that will not have partial cover because you can't get closer to get up on top. You're 10 feet below it.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, that's fine.
There's
Moving
no way
here
you
is
can
fine
do it.
anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying, there's no way for you to
Move
get
to
closer.
like right there or something. All right. I'm going to chuck.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
I chuck.
21 hits.
So it's +2 for the charisma damage.
All right, so you do.
And I think it does a d6 when you throw it. I think so.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it should be.
Should be the same. All right, so you
Oh, because
do.
it's a d8 if it's two-handed.
So you do more points of damage to it, but it's still cracked a little bit. You hit it, it kind of pings off of it, and then clatters over to the side.
Where does the trident land?
Over here.
Damn. Okay.
Praedyth.
All right. I'm gonna try an Eldritch Blast. Actually, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
a Witch Bolt.
Is that an actual spell cat? Is that not a cantrip?
It's not a cantrip. Yeah, it's an extra spell.
You try to bring forth the energy, and nothing happens.
So do I lose my turn?
No, I'm not going to cancel your turn, but
can I try the cantrip then?
Yeah, you can try the cantrip.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
All right, that seems to work. What are you Eldritch Blasting?
The
matter.
Big dude. It
well,
doesn't. Yeah.
6 is not enough.
Whatever. As usual, can't hit anything.
Aaron, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit the stupid stone again.
Okay. 24 hits.
Yeah.
Your slashing weapon doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were hoping, but I'm trying to remember that one. No, it doesn't destroy it, but it does crack it. There's a big crack now in it.
Oh, come on.
It only does 5 points of damage. It's resistant to slashing. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Before Marcus's turn, the creature does a desiccating touch on Penvro. Penvro has to make a Constitution saving throw. And he makes it, so it only takes 7 points of damage. Jesus. All right. Okay. Iylis, that one that you failed to save on, you need to mark off your maximum hit points by that same amount. Your maximum hit point total has been reduced by that same amount.
Oh, how much again?
It was like, let's say 6 or something.
Okay.
It was 9.
9?
Yeah, it was 9.
Jeez.
Marcus, you're up. The creature is like above you. You can see the pseudopods and the eyes and stuff kind of wiggling above you. It defies explanation. You're just this whatever this thing is just
right. I'm assuming a crowbar wouldn't do any more damage than a pistol, right? It doesn't actually do damage.
Yeah, it doesn't really do damage. So
the club.
I mean, you can use it as an improvised weapon, but an improvised weapon only ever does like a D4.
I think it's a D4. Yeah, I'll shoot with my pistol. I've got advantage from the spell.
Yep. It was this one over here, right?
Son of a bitch.
But unfortunately, you miss.
Yep, I know. So 1 to go in the corner. So that was my action. 1 point to move down Iylis. Bonus action to heal him. Lord, we have 1 of these left.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Oh, he got
so 7 points.
Yeah, you got 7
Thank
points.
you.
Mm-hmm. Can I grab him and move for half?
No. You
Okay.
have to, because you started your move.
I had the action.
If you had done hadn't done a bonus action, I would say yes, but you did do a bonus action as well.
Yeah. I thought it was much. So that's
No,
1,
it's all good.
2, 3, 4, 5,
All right.
6, 7. Hide from it. I'm done. I have 2 pistol shots left, and we have 1 healing thing left, guys.
All right, Iylis, you're up. You're prone currently.
All right, I'm gonna get up and not back myself into a corner. Hopefully, and I'm gonna move this way. I think it's half movement to get up, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So that's 3.
All right, you're all set.
And then we're going to cast Let's see here. So, can I twin ice knife?
If you have
Wait.
points for it.
Let's see.
Possibly.
Actually, I don't have a level 1 spell slot, but can I cast it at level 2?
I would assume
But
so.
twinning a level 2 spell costs more, so
Yeah. Yes.
okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just cast ice knife at level 2.
Okay. And twin it to do what?
I'm just gonna do
Oh,
regular.
just regular. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you casting it at?
This dude
Okay. And give me an
in the
attack roll.
center, if I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Please.
18 will hit.
Let's go.
What kind of damage is
And
that?
then it does get
Well, what kind of damage is that?
let's see here. That's the piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
All right. That
it has
seems
to
affect
succeed
it.
on a dexterity saving throw.
That seems to affect it. You see the thing, the ice knife kind of sink into this amorphous stuff and kind of disappear, but you see it kind of rip through it a little bit.
Let's go.
And then, make sure I have it selected, and I'll do a saving throw. It gets a 15, so it makes a saving throw.
Man. Okay.
But yes, you definitely seem to do damage to it.
Is that the one that explodes on targets around it?
Yeah.
It did explode, but
it did explode.
It was able to somehow morph around the explosion.
Did he get the statue?
The statue, he aimed for the center, so the statue was not within 5 feet.
Got it.
He explicitly said, "I'm aiming for the center."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
All
can't
right.
see it anymore, so.
All right. Penrose snaps out of his rosary after this thing hits him, and he kind of looks like, oh my god! And he, he goes 1, 2, 3,
Kill the statue.
4, 5, and kind of runs away. Dresd'a.
Alrighty. Let's see. Now I can see.
Yes, you can see that one.
Oh my god! What
Doesn't seem
the?
to help though.
So can I target the statue that's over here with my chill guy?
You can try. I need to look at chill though. I need to see what it says about chill. I do any of that stuff.
The statue, not the.
No, I know.
Okay.
Alright, so it hits it for 5 points. One is. Actually, that destroys that one.
Yay.
So that's a third. There's a third one been destroyed. And the creature kind of acts like it's been hit by something for a moment. And then it's its turn. So it, and let's see here. It goes. Let's see here. 1. Oh, for the love of God. 1. 1. And then it does the desiccating touch on Dresd'a. So give me a Constitution save, Dresd'a. That is enough. You just take 4 points of necrotic damage. Hylough, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit it again here. Maybe something will happen here. Ah!
Unfortunately, you miss.
I
I don't know what to tell you guys. This is. Anything
Night
else?
of not being able to roll a single number.
Nothing I can do.
Rhux, you're up.
Okay.
So the
I'm
combination
gonna
of
roll,
high
I'm gonna
AC
roll
and
my
resistance.
wisdom saving throw again.
A 7 to attack wouldn't hit anything, John.
Oh, no. But
Did I possibly
we don't
save
You
do
have
this
saved.
time?
You have saved.
Thank God. All right.
We don't do any
I'm gonna
damage,
walk
though.
to here to pick up the trident.
You pick it
That's
up.
2. This is crap. Oh, it's not gonna. All right.
3,
This is
4,
4.
5.
6.
Okay.
Freaking stab the crap out of this stupid thing.
Okay. That hits.
Plus 2.
9 is.
Good job.
It's you crack it some more, but it still seems to have integrity.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm done.
All right. Praedyth.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna move. Which of the statues are still up? I know the one by
Okay,
Rhux
so
is, but which?
destroyed, destroyed, destroyed. These 3 are all destroyed. Up, 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 up. So basically, this entire side is up. These 3 are destroyed. So these 5 are still 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oops.
Yeah, these 5 are still good.
And here, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get I know if I take a shot at the one that Aaron is next to, I'll get disadvantage. But what at the one right in front of me?
No, you don't get some disadvantage. Why would you get disadvantage?
I thought because I was 10 feet below, or it has cover.
No, it has cover. They all have partial cover because you're low.
Even the one that's right on the stairs.
Yes, because it's still 10 feet up.
All right, then I'll shoot the one that Rhux just hit.
Okay.
With an Eldritch Blast. Come on, yeah!
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
First
do some
hit
damage.
in 3 sessions. 5
and it
damage.
Shatters.
Yeah!
Way to go.
I did it. I contributed.
Little guy.
That was 18 points. Rhux had done 13. You did another 5, which is enough to destroy it. So there are now 4 down, and you see the thing kind of. Actually, now I'm going to be mean to you, Brian. I'm sorry. It uses its 2 legendary points to control your magic. You must succeed on a spellcasting ability check. So the DC is a 10. So roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. It should be.
So as of right now, it's not destroyed, but you feel the thing, the creature, something is trying to control your magic.
Right. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
And my spellcasting modifier. It's just my ability.
Yeah, if it's charisma,
proficiency.
Yes, plus your ability modifier. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. So then that's 5.
At home.
20.
Hopefully you can make this one. You only need to get a 10 because the cantrip is a 0. So, all right. So it's unable to wrest it away from you. You felt something trying to control the magic. You felt the eyes look upon you and trying to steal the magic from you, but you're able to get it off and destroy the thing. And then it kind of, you guys hear a sort of in your heads, not out in the thing, in your heads, you hear sort of
cool.
Aaron, you're up.
Okay.
You also see again some more of the lightning kind of flash from the energy around the rift, and for the first time, you see the rift get smaller.
Which ones are still up?
One next to you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4
All
are
right.
still up.
I'm gonna attack the one I'm at.
Which one did he just destroy?
One Rhux is
One by
currently-
Rhux.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, you miss, Aaron. You hit it. It just doesn't seem to do any damage.
Ding.
Ding.
Oh, well.
Marcus. You hear even there. You still hear in your head this sort of psychic scream, and then you also hear some lightning hit the various spots.
So I'm gonna try. Is the wisdom roll automatic, or is that at the end of the turn, or
What wisdom roll? If you want to move anywhere closer to the creature, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
okay?
That's
I'm gonna
all.
move
If you don't want to get
over
closer,
one.
you don't have to.
Because I can't see where he is.
Well,
If
now
I
you
move
can.
diagonal, would that be closer to him?
As long as you see the creature, you can't. You have to make it. As soon as you move
Okay.
one, you can see it. So up to that point, you have to make a
I
saving
can't
throw.
see it there actually.
No, you can see it. It comes out of the. It's connected to,
Oh,
the,
it's
to
okay.
the
So
rift.
it's that big.
It's really this whole thing,
Okay.
but this is the only part that can actually do damage and stuff like that. So as soon as you move one, you can see it. All right, you make it.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putting my pistol up, reloading the healing gun.
Okay.
6, 7, 8. Can I see the statue from there? I think I can.
Yeah,
right?
you can. It just says partial cover. That's all.
Right, that's fine. And I'm gonna cast the spell on it again.
Okay. 2 strike.
2 strike.
All right.
It's worked so well so far.
Sorry.
All right, I'm done.
There's not much I can do for you. Iylis,
No, I know, I
you're
mean-
up.
Why does it keep coming towards me?
Not sure.
That's rude.
It might eat magic or something.
I had to steal mine.
It tried to steal his.
Tried to steal my magic.
Um,
It's inappropriate.
I'm going to cast Frostbite.
On what? On the creature?
Big dude.
Okay.
Let's go.
Certainly fails the saving throw. Roll your damage. However, the frostbite just doesn't seem to do anything to it.
Anything at all?
Nothing at all.
Man, that's tough.
But it definitely failed the saving throw. You saw the ice kind of form and then just kind of be absorbed into the creature. It was really strange.
That's weird.
Pembroke keeps running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Dresd'a, you're up.
I am going to disengage as a bonus
Okay.
and move away.
Okay. This one, this one, this one, this one are the only ones that are currently not destroyed.
Okay, and I'll fire that one.
Okay. That hits.
About blinking time. No sneak attack because this is statue.
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
That was not so great.
and I'll chill touch.
Which doesn't do any damage to it. So your crossbow bolt strikes into it and chips a piece of it off. But that seems to be the only effect that you currently have.
Okie dokie.
All right. So
I'm all done.
this creature goes.
Oops, I did not do my chill guy. It doesn't matter anyway because I missed, but I remembered I disengaged as a bonus action.
Oh, right. Correct.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where's he going?
goes to there, and then some of these pseudopods lash out
No,
at Dresd'a.
no, we don't want to do that.
Dresd'a, give me a Constitution saving throw, or potentially a grand total of 2 points. Now the rolls have gone to bad my way now. Constitution save.
Finally.
Well, if ever I'm gonna miss a save,
Now would be the
this is one
time. You still make it. You only take 1 point.
The heck?
So this thing is kind of floating around, and it kind of sucked back into the rift and back out the other side. Like, think of this thing as 3-dimensional rift. And now it's on this side with you guys. All right. Hylough, you're up.
Well, you know what I'm going to try to do here.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to try to do. 11, unfortunately, is not good enough to do enough
Keep
damage to
going,
it.
swinging around here like a fool. Can't get anything done. Acting like an idiot.
Rhux.
Feel like Praedyth.
Move to here
Wow.
and try to hit it. After I watched him not hit it, I'm gonna try to hit it. Be like, this is how you do it.
If you slash at it and it just deflects off. It doesn't seem to do any
It'd
damage.
just be completely useless. Oh wait, Dresd'a was in my spot last.
Well, when I was moving around my view, I hit something that moved me. I just put
Yeah,
myself.
Dresser was where you currently are at.
Yeah.
And she should be back there. But you can't stop your turn there.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay. And then I'm going to move Dresser back up one.
Thank you,
'Cause
sir.
that's where she should be. You done, Rhux? Rhux?
Yeah.
Praedyth.
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to take a shot at the one Aaron is next
Okay,
to.
with what?
Eldritch Blast.
All right. Give me a spellcasting ability check again. Because it does it
So-
again. It does the control magic again. Which I should have been, well, I couldn't do it other rounds because it can only do it. 14 is enough. You only need to get a 10.
Cool. So can I attack?
Yeah, go for it.
Where's my mouse go? And
That will hit it.
42 again. 7 damage.
All right,
Cool.
you shatter another one near Aaron. So you see the creature take another, and you guys hear the scream again in its head, and the rift shrinks a little bit more. So now the only ones that are still up is the one right here, and the one right here.
Nailed
But
it.
he got rid of the one at the
Yes.
top.
No, this one's not been. He got rid of this one. This one hasn't been destroyed yet.
Oh.
This one has had some damage. This one has had I don't think this one's actually been touched yet. Now that I think about it.
Because it's so
No,
hard.
that's the one that's got 5 points of damage.
Oh yeah,
the,
5
from the wave.
From the wave, yeah.
This one up
It's
here has
true,
not
I
been
did
touched
hit
at
it
all.
with the
Yeah,
wave.
Aaron, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna hit this one.
Okay. You unfortunately, your sword just kind of nicks and preems off of it.
This thing is gonna kill us all while we're just trying to hit this stupid little
Well,
things it's standing next
I've
to.
been starting to do some of its other legendary actions, so it can't do some of the desiccation stuff while when it does that. It's an either or thing for this thing. Marcus, you're up. You have advantage on that particular.
Can I move closer because I made my roll last time?
No, every round it resets because you're
Let's see
still.
if I can make
free.
my roll again.
You can try, yeah. You can always try. That doesn't cost you anything. You actually make it, so you can move forward.
So trying to shoot that one at advantage.
Okay.
I am going to sharpshooter it,
Okay.
and I'm using a crossbow.
Mhm.
On a flat head, so it's concussion.
No, you're not. But
Not gonna let me do that. Huh?
That will hit. That will also do. Did that include the
Yeah.
plus 10?
Yes, it did.
Okay. So you do this thing. You make a big crack in this thing. I don't remember how much that it had before though. a 8 points to it. I don't think that's enough yet, but I know it's more than 8 points on this one. But I don't think it's the total it needs yet.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
What's in the room?
It looks very similar to the last one, except there's a big hall behind it.
Okay.
It's all the same stuff.
Actually, I'll do that.
Uh,
Bonus action to reload the last healing thing into our healing gun.
Okay. And now it's Iylis' turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop over here.
1, 2.
And I'm gonna try chill touch on him.
Okay. Give it an attack roll. That hits. Roll damage. Your thing kind of into it and definitely seems to affect it.
We like to see it.
Yep. The rift continues to kind of slowly collapse in on itself.
Nice.
Round 12. Penvro has run somewhere. You guys aren't sure where, but he's definitely run somewhere. Dresd'a.
Alrighty, once more, I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
That's my
So
second
this
time,
one,
so
this one, and this one.
okay. And I can see this one, yes?
Yep. But again, it has partial cover, so we'll
Oh.
have a higher armor class.
What about this
Basically, unless you're on the platform itself, it has partial cover
Oh,
because you're
okay.
looking up and you're at an angle.
So if I'm here,
Mhm.
then I can shoot without having like a bonus AC to them, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm shooting a crossbow. If you know, pod monster is next to me, do I shoot at a disadvantage because it's
Yes.
range?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway. Still gonna go for
Okay, that's fine. It's all good.
I think I said I was aiming for this one.
Also, whichever.
Okay.
You haven't made the roll yet, so it doesn't matter. Whichever one you choose. This one's fine.
Phew.
14. The crossbow bolt kind of ricochets off of it and doesn't seem to do any damage.
No, it hits for real.
Oh, it hits. It just doesn't do any damage.
Okay. So let me see. That was 1, 2.
Actually,
3,
that was 1,
4.
2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, I said these are all 2
Okay.
to get
Oh,
off of.
yeah, okay. Sorry. My
No,
apologies.
I'm just reminding you. That's why I said you're at 5. So there's 6.
6.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right. And this creature. Now it collapses back through to here. And
No, go away.
And then it does a desiccation on Aaron. Aaron, give me a Constitution saving throw. There's a bunch of these pseudopods come and hit and kind of hit you. Aaron, Constitution saving throw. Cole.
All right, 1 second.
15's enough. You only take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Yay.
And that's its turn. Hylough.
Okay, well, what's gonna happen?
16, unfortunately, is not enough. You hit it, but it just doesn't seem to do any
I did
damage.
14 points of damage.
I know. Rhux, you're up.
Well, I guess I have to roll the thing.
If you want to get up there, yeah. I don't know why you moved down in the first place.
Because
Yeah,
I
you-
needed to move down a spot.
Why? You can't get any closer, so.
I guess I could have just stayed in the spot that Dresd'a was in, but then I wouldn't have been able to get over here anyway.
No, my
Can I
point
still
is that last turn you could have went back to where you came from. Like you went up here,
Yeah.
attacked. You could have went here. But
Yeah, but
granted,
then I
you
wouldn't-
wouldn't be able to attack because you still would have.
Can I attack it now? Or am I
I mean,
too
you
far
can
down the
attack it.
stairs?
No, you can attack it. It just has partial cover.
Okay.
You miss even without the partial cover.
Great.
You kind of jab at it and it hits it, but it just doesn't seem to do any damage to it.
Cool.
Praedyth, you're up.
Right. I'm going. So, is that one straight up in front of me on the stairs
This
broken?
one has not been broken. It's taken some water damage and it's taken a little bit of some other damage, but that's it.
I will hit that one.
Okay. Actually, give me a spellcasting ability check.
Right.
As it again does the
Yeah.
control magic. I don't know why I rolled something, but did you? Oh, you rolled a 21. Yep. All right. So your
Yeah.
thing hits the thing. Roll damage. And you do 5 more points to it, so it's now at that. It cracks some more, but doesn't break yet.
Okay.
Aaron.
Okay, let's just try and hit the thingy-mabob.
$11 unfortunately does not. You hit it and your sword just kind of slides off to the edge.
I give up.
Anything else?
No.
Marcus.
Yep. I'm just gonna. So the one I shot's still there, huh?
Yep. That one's still there. That one's still there. That one's still there.
I'm gonna mark the one in the middle, and that's it right now. Let me go roll wisdom, see if I can get closer.
Okay.
Nope.
Unfortunately, no.
All right, I'm good.
Iylis, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep attacking the monster
Okay, that's fine.
because I feel like I can do something.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit the chill touch on that. Not
That's
a ton of
a lot
damage,
of
but but you still
Does
hit.
something.
It definitely does something. All
Is
right.
it undead?
It is not undead.
Okay.
It's clearly not undead.
Well, I mean, it could be.
All right, top of the round. Enbro doesn't do anything. Dresd'a.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and try to target that statue again.
Okay.
Oops.
That
Yay!
hits. That hits the
Yay.
statue.
All right.
Seems to do damage as the crossbow bolt seems to find one of the cracks that was found before and splits it in twain because that one only needed 3 more hit points left. So that one's now destroyed.
All right, and then
So
I'll use
and you
chill
see
touch.
you see the rifts go, and you hear that scream in your head again.
Uh-oh. So I'll use my chill touch dude to target that statue.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to. Well, actually, no, it does do something. Sorry,
All right.
I was looking at the actual die roll instead of the actual full calculation. So it does some points to it. It's still not destroyed, though.
And I'll face there.
Okay.
Okie dokie, hold on.
All right. So the creature slashes out. Actually, the creature moves to here. And Desiccating Touch goes after Praedyth. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's not great. Nailed
Make
it.
it. So you take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
So that was his turn. And on initiative 20, so before you go, Hylough, you see there's a flash of the energy that's surrounding the thing flashes. The creature gets sucked back into the rift and disappears, and the rift seems to explode. So everybody, give me a everybody. That means everybody except for Pembroke because he's not anywhere near this. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yes, the thing I'm so good at.
It's not gonna go up.
Oh, I finally got the
Hey,
high
that's-
roll.
That's decent enough.
Do I get advantage on this? No.
I don't think so. I don't know of anything that would give you advantage on it. No, there's nothing you have that would give you advantage on it. Okay. Everybody except for Aaron, Praedyth, and Hylough are going to take half of this damage. All right, so it's 15 points of damage
I'm down.
of in essence, force damage.
So is Rhux.
Me
Rhux
too.
is also
Yep. And then everybody else takes 7. Sorry, Dresd'a, I had you selected when I made the roll. And the portal disappears.
And no captain reappearing.
There's also no captain reappeared now. I also need to do that because that goes away. And technically this big ring isn't there. I just put it into the map because I needed something to make it look like there's a portal there, and then I realized I could put stuff on top inside of here, so I just didn't fix the map. And everything goes eerily quiet.
Yikes.
It's eerie.
Well, especially for you guys who basically went
Yeah, we
unconscious.
Literally.
So yeah, we're only gonna sort of stay slightly into this. Hylough, it's technically your turn, so do a death saving throw, followed by Rhux, followed by Praedyth, and then we get into actual people who are currently up, so they can try to do something. The object of your dread, for those of you who had dread, is no longer visible, so you can actually do stuff. Praedyth, you also give me a death saving throw. Looks like
Yep.
Hylough and Rhux made theirs, so see if we can get a
Barely.
10's enough. You used a 10 or higher. It's all you gotta get.
No.
Take what you can get tonight, Hylough.
Yeah.
That's a normal. Nope.
Oh,
And
Oh, I thought it was
We're
going to
back.
flip back over. So 1 failure on Praedyth. Aaron, Marcus, Iylis, Dresd'a, what are you guys doing?
all right.
I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna use this.
All right.
Pretty.
So Praedyth, you get 9 points of health back, and you
Good,
can
good.
go back up.
My plan is to get Rhux, and give him the last healing thing because Hylough can't heal, but Rhux can, in theory.
Yep. All right. So Marcus.
So I will give him the last dose.
Okay.
Wow,
You're rolling great.
7 points.
7 points back to you, Rhux. You're back
Completely
up.
average.
And then, hold on. We still have Iylis and Dresd'a who can do something. And then we'll do another Hylough death save at this point.
I'm gonna come and see what's going on, how Hylough's doing, but
Well, he's down. Breathing is thready. You can do a medicine check.
I'll see what I can
Try
do.
to stabilize. Just need to get a 10 or higher.
Man,
That is enough. All right, so you stabilize him. He's now at 0 hit points, and we'll come out of
Yay.
combat.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
you can see he's kind of fallen over. His hands in the blood that's kind of slowly flowing down through this channel. Who knows? It might have been the sailor's blood or one of the Kalian's blood. You.
Yeah, okay.
What are you guys doing now?
I'm gonna investigate the altar.
So it's 3 separate altars. There's definitely old blood stains on there. Nothing special other than they're made of stone. They look like they've been made so that they can catch blood. And basically, usually they catch blood and they funnel it down into these sort of channels. Let's see.
What about the markings? Anything interesting about the markings?
No, they look similar to the iconography you've been seeing throughout the temple.
Okay.
Praedyth,
That's
what's going on?
hold on, I did forget one thing. That being said, on top of this one right here, in the middle of this whole thing, there is a I almost forgot about this. There is a where did I write this? There is sort of a mask-like thing that's sitting on there, like it's like a got some emerald color on it, but it looks singed and burnt.
There's our priest.
Can I pick it up and look at it and
Yeah, you pick it up and
investigate
look
I
at it.
connect to my bird.
You currently still can't connect to your bird, Praedyth. You're not sure why.
I would like to pray.
All right, so you start praying.
Were the guards carrying anything? Are they having hammers?
No, they do not. These were all tentacle creatures.
Okay. Rhux, can I have the axe back?
What?
The axe that I gave you. The magic
Yeah?
axe you
Yes.
didn't use?
Oh yeah. The
Um,
boarding axe or whatever.
no, it was a
yeah.
hand
Or
axe.
the hand axe.
It
Yeah.
was a
yeah.
hand
It's a
axe.
black hand axe.
Yes.
It's kind of got a slightly oily feel to the handle when you're touching it. But, and it looks like it's made of some kind of black stone or something like that, but it's hard to. It's not any kind of stone you've ever seen. The mask is about the size of a face. It's human-sized face, not like it would like the gnome-sized face or something like that. But it's made in such a way that it looks like it would be set up for like a Naga or an Alak or a Malazan of some sort. It's got it's black on one side, or a very, very dark midnight blue on one side and very light blue on the other. But like I said, there's a singe through it. It's like the whole thing is singed, like it was partially burnt.
So can we tell if that was the mask we saw on the high priest, or was it too far away?
You didn't see any mask on the high priest.
I thought where did the mask conversation come in then? Because
somebody mentioned like a couple times the Naga had said, worship the mask or something like that, but you've never seen a mask on anybody. It's the first time you've seen any kind of mask.
Okay. Do we want to go? I mean, I know we're beat up, but do we want to go try to finish them off, or at least see how?
Anybody want to put the mask on?
No.
Curiosity.
Mhm.
Curiosity.
Isn't
Alert.
that we're off by
Alert.
now? Hey, wait! You got your whole history back. Maybe that doesn't affect you now.
Totally does.
No, it's a flaw of the binding.
Yeah. And you don't know that she's got all her memory back.
No, that was John saying.
Just saying.
But if she's gonna role play it like she is, she would know.
So would I be curious about putting the mask on?
It's up to you. I mean, the flaw is a flaw. I mean, it's a mask.
I think I'm starting to get a little bit curious about the mask.
I'm not going to force you to put the mask on.
Yeah. I don't
Kat,
think I'm
you
to
just
the
need
point.
to decide if you're going
Yeah,
to.
I think I'm just like, I wonder, but not to the point where let me put this on and find out. I really have to find out. I'm not there yet.
Mhm.
I'm just kind of itching to know a little bit.
Right. Let's see here.
And I'm kind of eyeballing the mask from different angles. And does
As you're
anybody
kind of looking through
notice?
things, Primvo kind of comes back. He's like, I heard an explosion of some sort. Oh, you guys are still alive. What do you have there, Dresd'a?
It's a mask.
Yes, it looks like one of the masks used by the priests of Kasi, I believe.
Huh.
Or at least
Cassia?
that would be the current modern name for that goddess.
Huh. Interesting. You know anything else about it? Like, what does it do? Does it
I don't
have any
know. I'd have to
function?
examine it and do some research on it.
So
It
I'll
looks like
hand
something
him.
has been done to it, though.
Oh, really? So I'll hand it to him to let him find out.
Right. He kind of starts looking it over. He's like, I'll have to do a bit of research and see what comes of it.
Okay.
Right.
Unless anybody else wants it.
Marcus looks at her like, really? Give it to that woman who ran away. Okay.
By the way, there's a dead end down this way. Just in case anybody was wondering.
That's good to know.
Praedyth, you still haven't gotten any response.
I'm not. I don't like it.
I understand. Just saying you still haven't gotten a response.
I'll keep going. I need to talk to you.
After that first attempt, though, you do kind of look up, or you kind of open your eyes. And there's a series of what looks like maybe a book of some sort right here in front of you. Like it fell down the stairs and just kind of landed there, which you didn't remember seeing earlier.
Can I go investigate it?
Yeah, I mean it's a book. It's about about a foot by maybe a couple inches thick by about 8 inches. It's a book, but it looks like the papers that are being held. Like it looks like somebody took some like a leather sinew or something like that and kind of poked a hole with a knife into the papers and kind of used that, put some wood on top to kind of hold it together and kind of put this all together. The papers themselves don't look like paper; they look more like scroll parchment or something like that. And you can even see the ends are still kind of curled a little bit, but they're mostly being held together by this wood and that sort of stuff. There's no marking on the outside of the thing other than the pieces of wood. The wood is, not super thick, but enough to kind of give it a little bit of protection.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. Nothing seems to happen. Just you pick
up the
book.
I'll go ahead and open it up.
Looking inside, you don't understand the language at all on whatever in this, but there's diagrams and some things like that you can see as you kind of flip through it a little bit. The language, you don't have any clue what it is. Although it does look familiar to you, like you've seen it before.
Okay, so not even with my read all writing thing.
Your read all writing thing.
My
I know. I'm just. It's definitely Malazan, but a very ancient dialect, which is why you can't. Well, you don't fully understand it. It will take some deciphering, is what I'm trying to point out.
Yeah, and I can't cast comprehend languages because I can't talk to my god.
Currently, no.
Then I'll pocket the book.
Okay, it's pretty big. You kind of throw it in your backpack.
In my backpack. Yeah.
Are we planning on going up or staying here?
I don't know. I'm asking if letting people know what they see as they do stuff.
No, I know. I'm just gonna do a identify on that mask if we're gonna have 10 minutes. If not,
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Well, I'm still like at 0 hit points, right?
Yeah, Hylough is currently unconscious.
Just laying around.
I don't have medicine, so I can hurt him more.
Oh, medicine isn't going to help. Like he needs a short rest or some kind of.
I can give him 3 points.
Yeah, that's true.
With my healing hand.
Ah, thanks. Oh, I'm feeling better already.
I would lay on hands on you, but I used them all on myself.
Well, I think you laid on some on me too.
I had to use them all on myself.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys doing? You Hylough, Praedyth brings Hylough back from unconsciousness. He looks still pretty beat up, though. Aaron looks terribly beat up. Aaron, you have 1 hit point, is that right?
Yep.
Rhux looks pretty beat up. Marcus is not looking so hot. Dresd's not looking so great. Iylis is not looking so great. Praedyth, you had to bring him back from death. The only guy that's looking okay is Penvro.
Shocking.
Crazy how that
Wow,
happens.
so nice for that guy.
So what are you guys doing?
Crazy.
What is? I want to go over and look at this green stuff. Why does it turn
Well,
green as it gets to the corner?
Well, you've seen the green stuff before. You saw it last time. It was down below.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
It looks
okay.
exactly the same. It's
We should probably rest and try to heal a little if we've got time.
that being said, Hylough, you can see that now whatever was causing the green stuff, the green is slowly fading away as it makes its way through here on either
Oh,
side.
okay.
Like the blood is staying blood color as it moves through now. I just don't have any way of making it do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I definitely would love to have a short rest, but they've also got a fight going on above. So,
Well,
We don't
because
know.
didn't Praedyth tell us that the bird said that the other people didn't do anything?
I told Praedyth that when he looked through the bird that the Naga looked dazed and confused. That is what I said. They didn't seem to be attacking.
And can Praedyth make contact with the Boyd?
Nope.
Still no contact, huh?
Still nothing.
Boyd's down.
all right, I'm going to start the identify on this mask. I'm going to ask it for Penbrook, the mask,
Penver was like, "Why do you need it?"
because I'm going to see what it is.
Well, I can figure that out for
I'm
you.
going to see what it is mystically.
He pulls it out and says, "There's no magic on this."
Well, I'd like to make sure.
All right, he hands it to you.
Okay,
You spend 10 minutes finding out that it's not magical.
that's fine. But if it was magical, he wouldn't have told me the truth anyway. So,
You don't know that.
oh, please. Thank God.
Marcus would have to do an insight check to determine if Penvro was telling him the truth or not. You did not ask to do an insight check.
No, I did not. But Marcus also assumes he's out to screw us. So, given his behavior in the past,
Not
I don't
everyone's
need
out to
insight for
screw
that
you,
one.
Marcus.
Hmm?
Not everyone's out to screw you.
No.
Although
But
if you,
again, that's my
I
character,
will
so-
will say that if your character keeps that attitude, everyone is going to start screwing him.
I mean,
That would be kind of
so
funny.
far he's run from like every attack.
Well, Penvro's a coward. That doesn't mean he's going to screw you.
He's definitely okay.
Being a coward does not mean he's going to screw you. Just means you can't rely on him to back you up when you're fighting. That's all it means.
That's kind of the same thing if he demands to go with us.
He
and then
didn't
doesn't
demand.
go
He
with
just showed up.
us. He did demand. He went with us. That is.
Yeah, he went
that
with
is
you. That's not him
ultimate
demanding. That's
demand.
just him following you and you not taking the time to say, fuck off. Don't
No,
follow
we
us.
did. We said you can't go. He said he's going with us. We had
Well, he
nothing
just
to
kept
do with it.
following you. If you didn't want him to
Okay.
go, you should have beaten him up or something.
Well, and that crossed my mind. But
You should have done it.
So
Okay.
just FYI, if we're going to choose to beat him up, let's get the mask back first.
well, I got the mask. I've identified it, but I'm giving it back to him. I don't care.
Yeah.
So how do we get out of here?
I don't know.
Are we
Uh,
going to take a short rest? We can rest by the altars.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
They're right here
definitely
amongst the
need progress.
blood and stuff.
I would
You guys-
remind you that you did make an agreement with the Kalion that you would try to
Yeah,
help
we
them.
kind of got to
Yeah,
go.
that's
And
kinda
you
been my
started
point.
them on a fight when you started this fight, so and you have no clue what's going on up there right now.
I've mentioned that
Just
several
remind
times, and
Remind
it
you.
has not
Yeah.
registered. So
So what's up here? I go up in this. To
Oh, it's a
the,
similar room to the other ones. There's pillars leading towards a set of stairs. There's
Or
two
what's down?
braziers that are currently lit. They cast strange shadows, and then it's very similar to the ones you came up from the other side. It's just on this side, and then there's this big hall over here.
and
Mhm.
so has anybody explored over here? I mean, well,
Marcus walked into it. He just
Marcus
hasn't told
went
you.
there's a door over there that I did not get to open because we were busy being attacked and all the other stuff. So we can go that. That's probably the way. If no other way, if we don't have any other way. Was the door open?
No, it's not.
there's a
So-
door in here. Oh,
There is.
So let's go. Perception roll to see if we hear anything.
oh.
Go to the door and listen.
Okay.
Although my
Hello. perception.
My app seems to have shut down, so I can get back in.
You don't hear anything. Yeah.
I open the door.
You open the door. You find a hallway. This hall shows a variety of scenes on the walls on either side. The scenes on the western wall depict growing seasons, different crops, different growing techniques, and the sacrifice of plants and animal life. The scenes on the eastern wall depict cataclysms related to water and famine, man-eating plants, droughts, and the sacrifice of people. These scenes are of different sizes. Some of them like just 1 foot by foot block. Others are over 10 feet in width. Some scenes show the passage of time as they transition between, various aspects of the scene.
Does this area look like it's been used, trodden in, or anything else like that, or?
You'd have to give me a survival check and kind of look around for tracks. I mean, it's not. None of the place has been very dusty. Doesn't seem any more used than anything else that you've seen. So.
Did we go through the door?
They did.
Okay, so the door's open then.
Yeah,
this door
they opened it. They definitely went through the door.
Rhux will listen at the next door.
Oh, I mean, there's this passageway to the north. There's a kind of a passageway going around to the south.
So we're pretty sure we know south goes.
You can listen at this door if you'd like. Yes. Hear anything on the other side of the door?
Opposite.
Wah, wah, wah.
Sweet.
There is nothing there, guys. I'm opening the door. I opened the door.
Okay.
You got a whole bunch of people who have not left the main temple, so I don't know what you guys are doing. You open the door.
Correct. I opened the door. And I confidently stride through it, knowing there's no one in here.
All right.
That wasn't great.
Two pools sit in this chamber. An altar on a dais sits on the eastern wall. The duology motif of the Malazant pantheon is seen on the northern and southern walls, as well as the two pools. Both pools are dry and have seen some better days, as portion of the masonry have cracked and fallen into disrepair. On the altar are two small golden statues showing a naga creature, hands outstretched.
So you guys told you there was no one in there.
All right, well, let's go. I guess we want to go down the hall. Which one?
Go to the end. Well, end of the hall, right?
I don't know what Iylis and Praedyth are doing, so you guys have left them behind. At this point in time, I'm going to attack them.
I'm following.
So Cat's getting ready to crash. So
No,
we'll
I know.
probably.
I've been
Okay,
moving your
well, I mean-
character.
Got it.
Can I look at the little statue-y thingies?
Yeah, they're little, they seem similar to the ones you've been seeing, the stone ones. They're just made of what look to be gold, actually.
Do I think they're valuable?
Possible.
Oh, well, I'll come back for him later.
I have listened at this door.
You don't hear anything. One of these times I'm going to fire a trap off and you're going to be like, ah!
Yeah.
But not this time.
These down or up?
Behind.
Those are going up.
I'd like to roll a perception roll.
Up. We like up. Is there more up?
Let's see here. You're in my way. Your character is in my way of the journal entry I made.
Sorry.
Stairs lead up to a stone hallway that heads east into the darkness.
Up is good, right?
I mean, if you're going to follow up the stuff, that's the end of this
Yeah.
map, but we can.
I think up would be good.
All right. So you guys follow up through the passageway. It goes for about another 100 to 125 feet until it seems to end at a dead end.
Dead end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's look around for some reason why this thing ends in a dead end.
Yeah, look for secret doors or a switch.
you don't necessarily see anything that's anything dead end or not. It's like
I'm
a dead
gonna
end.
I'm gonna check the other door that's right here.
You're not following with the rest of those guys?
Well, they passed by this door.
Marcus, it's very clear. You can just barely make out some light of a crack in some light.
Okay. So I can see a crack. It's the door. There's got to be some switch or. What was it from the other side? How do we open it in the first place on the other side?
You have no idea. You've never been here. When you went down through the ziggurat into the tunnels, you found a stairway at the top of one of the ziggurats that went down.
Okay, so it wasn't a switch or anything?
No, you just had to clear the thing. There was a switch on the vault door that you found, but this looks different. This looks more recent, actually. More recently built. Rhux, you don't hear anything on that door, but you guys are now way separate apart. That's all I'm trying to point out.
Let's get together. Let's try to get everyone together, and we'll see.
And Iylis currently can't see. He's stuck in the dark somewhere.
Well, they said they found an exit, so I'm going to use the exit.
Okay.
So, did we try in the store?
You can. I mean, you can't. This is off map now, so we're kind of in our own thing. Do you want to try to figure out how to open it? You can.
What can I do?
I mean, you can just try to push on it if you want. I mean,
push.
All right, give me a strength check. All right, you push hard on the door and you crack it, and it kind of falls open, and you guys find yourself
in the sunlight.
In the sunlight. You find yourself technically. And you push open a door that basically is behind a statue in some caves, and you can see. Let me find you guys on here because I know you have guys on here. They're all right here. Kind of find yourself up in here, in these caves. Now, where the heck is everybody else? I feel like I'm missing some people. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm definitely missing some people.
Well, yeah. It looks. All I see is.
Yeah, I see like the village. Is that?
Are you in the village? Okay.
It looks like in some wooded area with some ruins nearby.
Yeah, me, Hylough, Iylis, and Dresd'a.
I can't find you. The problem with this particular map is I can't see you.
Bottom center, I guess.
Bottom
I guess more to the left.
Center. Oh, there you are. Found you. Okay. Let me move you to where I'm.
I love the flying spell. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
No, it automatically still shows you the stuff over there. So yeah, you guys are technically, you're not here, you're in the caves back in here. And when you come out of a statue with the big snake head. There's some fire going on either side. But you don't see anybody. But you can see out to this kind of, there's a sort of a very fine waterfall kind of falling down here that's filling up this water.
Hylough, can you get your bird?
Still can't see the bird. In fact, technically, I need to remove the bird.
Can we hear anything like sounds of battle or chants?
You don't. You don't hear anything. In fact, technically, you don't see some of these creatures. But as you cross over the things, you see that all of the, as you come around, you can see that there are Naga in the village. They're kind of moving around a little bit in a daze, kind of getting together in groups, and you can see Kalion spearmen kind of watching them, but not really trying to herd them anywhere. As you kind of come through, as you kind of come out, at some point, Barsk notices you guys. Barsk and Kellyan would notice you guys, which they aren't even in here, but they will be at this point because I'll just add them here. And say, "Oh, hey, guys, how'd you get over there?"
Came the hard way.
Magic.
You guys don't look so good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we're kind of rough.
What happened?
I don't know what you guys did, but we started running towards the thing based on the signal, and we got almost to the village, they started firing some bows at us, and then suddenly they just stopped.
I think we might be able to thank the captain for that.
And just kind of started acting confused and like they didn't know what was going on. And anyway, we've been kind of just keeping them together in some spots so we can see them, but they've been pretty docile, not really been attacking anybody. The Kalian, the one that we kind of only know a few words with, she's over helping them over with some of her people, but that's all I know.
Did the captain come out? Have you seen the captain?
No, we thought they were in with you.
I think the priest took her.
No, the captain tackled the priest and took them both into the void.
The captain is the hero here.
Oh, I actually didn't see that part. Cool.
Rhux saw that part.
What do you
so
mean?
he does know that.
Yeah, you guys know that. Some of you do. Some of you heard the captain say, "Protect the crew," and you saw them push tackle the priestess into the rift.
Wow, that was
Right. Relay the story to.
Okay. So kind of come back out a little bit of this. Like at some point, Rhux finally gets to talk to the Kalian, and they, the gist that you get is that most of the Naga, they remember the last 6 months kind of in sort of like they were in a dream, like it's a dream. Like they know it happened because it's clear, but when you talk to them about it, their details are a little sketchy. They know that they felt happy in some sense, but strange in another sense. And it's just like the last 6 months to them happened in a dreamlike state. They don't understand why the Kalian are upset with them. Like, they would never attack them. They had a working relationship with them. I mean, sure, they had their differences, but they weren't trying to. They would never want to kill them or sacrifice them to some mask god.
But you did.
Yeah, the gist is they just seem very confused. And the only one that's even sort of not confused is you do find that there is one of them who clearly is their chieftain, or at least was their chieftain. Again, chieftain is a misnomer, mistress kind of thing. Seems that both of these tribes are run by a woman, by women leaders, and she seems to realize a bit more. Like it seems like she had times where she was more lucid. And usually the time she remembers that is when the priestess, who she calls Talasic, would come and visit her and speak to her, put on a mask and speak to her, and then she'd grow fuzzy for a bit. And Penver at some point brings out the mask and shows it to them, and they all kind of like the chieftain definitely says, yes, that one, that's the one, take it away, destroy it.
Oh.
But that's the gist of what they know. That's kind of all they seem to know.
We were unable to save any of the sailors or the captain.
Well, there's a captain and a sailor and one Kalian prisoner. That's all you knew of from when you first did it. There were other Kalian prisoners up here that they did save.
Okay, good.
But we did defeat a major demon, so all in all, or some creature from the void.
Mm-hmm.
Send him back where he belongs.
I would say not doing anything is probably a bit underselling it. We didn't accomplish all our goals, however. And the captain did sacrifice herself.
Yeah, it seems like it.
With the maps.
So we'll pull ourselves out there and stop there for tonight. For next time, which like I said won't be for a few weeks, think about what you want to do during a downtime scenario, given the fact that you're trying to survive on an island. So, trying to potentially, make a magical item is probably not going to happen, but potentially tearing apart a cannonball to make lead shot is a possibility. These are things that you might want to think about for the next time, as we do sort of a vignette kind of, or sort of a downtime kind of session to go through things. There's also places you didn't necessarily go inside of the ziggurats that maybe you want to go to. So it'll be sort of a wrap up session of what's going on here, and that sort of stuff. But things seem to have calmed down with these two villages at this point.
For a long rest, I might want to go raid a ziggurat.
I just wrote the long rest and identify it.